in God's name is going on in here? What was that ruckus?
What ruckus?
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.
Could you describe the ruckus, sir?
Okay, here's what I would have done. Bro, no one cares what you would have done. Actually, everyone cares. Welcome to Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast made for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Brought to you by the Embrace the Turn Up Podcast Network. And now your hosts, A-Dub, B.A., E-Ray,
I feel like whenever you get one of those like little kits from somebody, you always need it. They always just come timely. You're like, damn, I was looking for all of this shit, but now I have it.
Facts.
Speaking of having things, guys, we got it. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. It is I, E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of evil, a.k.a. Von Swagner, the American Cream, Brody Rhodes, in the building, and I am sitting here with the fellas, as always, the most constipated man of all time. We got the Tribal Pod Chief, A-Dubs, in the building. What's going on, Brody?
We have it, baby. We couldn't even set it if we wanted to quote the great Dusty Rhodes. We got it, and it is Mania week, and all roads lead to Roman. Let's go.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Also, if you couldn't see, which you can't just yet, but that'll be changing soon. The guy with everything in his life, the new house, the new kids, the new dog, the new wife, the new championship belt.
I got one of those, but all those other things. Shit, you tell me. I
the
got
headphones
stuff like that.
mixed with the beard strap, mixed with the Scully. BA is out here getting money. BADBIC. What's going on, Brody?
Hello. It is BADBIC, a.k.a. Black IRS, a.k.a. not White Virgil, in the building. Just felt like saying that. I don't know. But yes, I'm sitting here currently clutching my signed Ric Flair Big Gold belt.
Big Gold.
Just like in that skit with Chappelle's show when he was married to Oprah and Oprah started wilding out and he started clinching his money. Just felt like clinching my belt real quick. Just like that. Like this makes me feel secure sometimes. So sometimes I'll grab Big
Tommaso Ciampa and Goldie.
Just makes me feel better. Sometimes.
It's like BA is so rich. He has a pepper grinder filled with diamonds.
Diamonds and golden flakes. They gave me the same one they put the gold flakes in for your Goldschlager if you drink that. I have it in my house.
Makes your dookie twinkle. I was like, all right, well.
First liquors I ever drank.
I was like, all right, well, there you go.
And then he sprinkles his gold flakes on dinosaur eggs.
Yeah. Right.
No, those are on the way. You're getting hand delivered. Those eggs and then the eggs that Vince McMahon had in that Survivor Series 2 years ago.
I need my egg.
Such a terrible.
He stole my egg.
Austin Theory is just gonna drop it off to BA's door.
I love it. Postmates. It's me. I got a match in like 4 hours, but here you go.
Thank you.
Like thanks. Guys, we are here. We are legitimately 96 hours away from. Yeah,
as we record, when this is released, we'll be 24 hours away. So
yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta keep kayfabe alive. We are 24 hours away from the wrestling Super Bowl from Hollywood.
Hollywood City.
Wish we
Man.
could be there in person.
WrestleMania Hollywood is upon us. I don't know where do we even begin? It's so much excitement happening, so much greatness happening, and of course we're going to run down the list of the card. But Dub, take us away.
So, I guess the big thing that happened on SmackDown last week was Rey Mysterio finally did the thing that almost every black man has had to deal with when your dad says, "That's your mama, but that's also my wife." As he accepted the match to face his son, Dominic Mysterio, at WrestleMania. I've been a fan of this whole build as it was going. I'm glad they finally got there because if there was one match that was obvious on this card besides Cody and Roman, it was Dominic and Rey.
Right.
So I'm glad we got there. I'm really, really hoping that Rey can give his son a good match. Because
don't you mean the other way around?
We all have our doubts.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Don't you mean the son giving the Hall of Fame father a good match? I don't think Rey has any trouble at all.
Right. No, Rey could have a great match with a mop. And Dom had a bad match with Santos Escobar, which I didn't think was possible. So,
yeah, that's a long time away.
Wait.
I'm gonna be a Dom advocate on that. That was like a year ago.
No, listen, he's gotten better.
Never mind. Sorry, I thought see Dom.
He's
I was
gotten
trying to
better.
give you some
Like
bills, trying to talk about your
week after
match.
week after week, and like on the microphone, he's got it. But we'll see. E-Ray, are you excited about this match? First of all,
no.
Hard no there. Hard no there. Okay.
Nothing for me. Like the opposite. You know how sometimes you get the tingle? Opposite. It's just like
no tingle.
Nothing.
It went back inside, huh?
Yes. It's just like turtle. Like I legitimately feel nothing for this match, and that's okay, because I want to say that particularly a lot of this stuff on the card doesn't really have the excitement tingle feeling, but it's probably going to be good, as we seen on Monday. Some stuff that happened was like, oh shit, that's going to be great.
Yeah, I mean it's a 13 match card, so like not everything's going to hit for everybody.
It could be adding something else, but doubtful. But we'll see.
Okay, so like I said, like as of right now, 13 match card, so something for everybody. BA, as the family man of the group, how do you feel about this build? And like, did the build get you to where you needed to be? Where like, if Dominic was a high tier worker, would you be excited for this match?
I mean, that's moving the goalpost up. If he was a great wrestler, would you be yes? But he's not. So.
Or moving it further away, depending on how you look at that backhanded compliment he just gave Dom. But in all honesty, I was very much like E-Ray up until this past Friday night with it. And the reason why I kind of changed my sentiment a little bit, I had a lot of my immediate family over, like my moms, my aunties, uncle, little cousins at the crib checking out the compound of Pound Town for the one time. They haven't seen it yet, so that was cool.
Did you call it that for them? Hey
one
guys,
time, and my mom gave me
to
the side eye.
Compound of Pound Town.
Absolutely. This is coming from the same guy that at the dinner table back in middle school asked his mother if he could have some poontang pie with dinner, not knowing what poontang pie really was. And I found out really quickly that evening what it was.
Mommy, I'd like some pie.
Nah,
What
it was
kind of
during
pie,
it was while SmackDown was
What?
going. Yes. If my brother Matt ever joins this show for an episode to talk about some old school shit, because he doesn't watch the current product, we were eating dinner and The Rock was having a promo. He's just one of those like Thanksgiving, the pie was at the side outside of the ring, and he grabbed it. It like threw this. I was like, Ma, I need some poontang pie. Like said it all, and she was like, do you know what that means? I was like, nope, but The Rock just said it. She was like,
I'm impressionable.
I think this was at the time where the internet was still, you could start looking stuff up, but the computer was on the main floor of the house because I wasn't allowed to have a computer in my room. So I had to go take my happy ass. Exactly. Had to go take my happy ass and search what poontang pie was. I'm surprised my mom let me search it.
On Ask Jeeves.
Exactly. And they said there's another word for vagina. So
hey,
yes.
Jeeves, what
Fun
is
story.
poontang? I'm surprised you spelled it
yes,
correctly.
master. A poontang pie is another word for vagina. Another slang word. Thank you,
Urban
Mr.
Dictionary.
Mr. Jeeves. Now go get bought
Thank
up
you,
by
Jeeves.
Yahoo and Google. Anyways, but yes. Circling it all back. I had SmackDown on my house. Nobody was watching wrestling except my uncle. Shout out to my Uncle John. He's like, oh, this your house, BA. Throw that shit on. I was like, you're damn right it is, John. Put on SmackDown for the family.
Power tripping.
So when Ray did, absolutely, as I fucking should. But as I put the show on, and my family's watching it, so they all saw Rey Mysterio hit his son and saw like the wife's reaction. People were genuinely entertained by it. So I was like, oh, okay, this is what's gonna pop y'all. So it made me a little excited to be like, all right, it got the people that could care less about this to sit down and watch it and talk about it and start talking about wrestling from back in the day. Like, Rey Mysterio still wrestling? I remember him back in WCW. So I thought that was cool. So I had a little special experience with just this Friday night SmackDown because my whole family watched it. Usually it's something I'm watching like in shame by myself, so nobody else wants to watch it. Right. So that was cool. That was Daddy, no. What you doing here, boy? So that was why it was cool for me, was to see the family's reaction to it all.
Speaking of Rey Mysterio, he had an interview recently, and they asked him like, is he like ready to retire, as he is going into the Hall of Fame on Friday? And he said, no, I have a number, and my number is 50. That's when I want to retire. My first thought after hearing that, and I can see in BA's face as well, Rey Mysterio's not 50?
I thought he was.
Apparently, he is not.
What is he? I'm gonna guess. I'm smelling 48. I smell 48.
I'm gonna do the Google right now.
Y'all go away from the microphone.
Yeah. 48. You are correct, BA.
I'm pretty good at that. E-Ray said it first.
I don't know.
He did.
One of you
You
guys said it.
But I am
don't want to
good
give
at
my
that.
credit. I don't know. Forget it.
I don't know.
Anyways,
But
fuck you,
other
E-Ray.
random fact that I learned today, you guys are going to love this one. AJ Styles' 2 WWE Championship reigns, combined days, are longer than all of Rock's 8.
That's crazy.
I mean, when you go back in the vault and you quantum leaping with my black ass over through the...
He's also been in the WWE longer than Rock's entire run.
I mean, think about it. You can look back at. I mean, Rock is like he's like something that we remember for all the funny stuff he did, all the great shit he did. He's brought a ton of the
romanticize
product,
it.
right?
But he caught fire relatively quickly,
Facts.
and it was a quick run.
He was out like it was really like a 2-year like
Yeah, I was
strong
like
run
2,
with him.
3-year run.
Yeah, from WrestleMania
SummerSlam
15
97
to
to
WrestleMania
what?
18. I'm just going from WrestleMania aspect as far as he was
I was
featured.
going like
Off
the
of when he was
nation.
on top.
I was,
Yeah.
so I was going like just leaving a nation like 96, 97.
Now, he debuted at SummerSlam 97. And then his last...
No.
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah.
was in 96. I thought
Yeah,
I could
I was
remember
like,
him
'cause Stone
wrestling
Cold was
around. Maybe it was
I'm like-
Survivor Series. I think it was Survivor Series 96, Dub.
Yeah, because
It,
he
it
beat,
might have been.
he still had his goofy gear on.
Yeah, because I remember it was the
Okay,
it was the
so
Survivor
Series 96.
because that was the Survivor
And then his
Series.
last
Austin and Bret Hart started
full-time
their feud.
event... His last full-time event was
2000.
when the Black Champion Slayer took his belt at SummerSlam.
Yeah, he was putting
I
Brock
believe it
over out
was
the door.
SummerSlam 02.
02. Yep, that all tracks.
Sounds right.
But yeah, to y'all point, like I was saying, and E-Ray said it for me. We romanticized the Rock's run because that's when we were like, our
Right.
brains are most entrenched in this shit. Like everything, literally, no pun intended, was wrestling at that stage in our lives. We talked about it in school. We came home to watch the shit.
Watch it,
We were
talk
on
about it
the
again.
WWF magazine, Raw
Right,
magazine,
the albums.
the albums.
music
I had a
albums.
couple of them bitches. At least Volume 4 and the one with the Rock on it. Volume 5.
I had the one with the poontang pie on the front.
See, yep.
Not actual poontang pie,
I was
but
like, whoa.
it was pie.
Uncle Luke.
a
Like,
piece of
it was pie in a picture of The Rock, and you were supposed to assume that it was poontang pie.
facts. See, that's what got me in
Pumpkin.
trouble. That's what messed me
I
up.
think
That
it was-
album cover. I was like,
I
oh
thought it
shit,
was
that
sweet
looks
potato.
that's what Poontang pie is. Get some of
That's
that.
another right.
Run that by.
Well, I mean, fair enough. I really do think though that I think 96 was probably just before I actually was paying attention to. Yeah, once he got into the nation, I was like, okay, I see this. I like this. My dad was a Muslim. So it was like, okay, I've seen this. I see the Kufi, the militant stuff. So like, okay, that's kind of cool. Then I still was watching more WCW at the time. So I came in probably mid 97 when Stone Cold was on top, going crazy. And then The Rock kind of was the foil. And I was like, man, this guy is good. I like the shit he's talking and the shirts, Versace shirts, all that shit. So yeah, it caught lightning. It was lightning in a bottle. And it was around the Attitude Era where wrestling was at its hugest peak. Like as far as penetrating the mainstream media, like everybody's watching wrestling. Wrestling's like a rock show. So that's where I'm like, okay, I can see that, and that's why I think The Rock, Stone Cold, all of them, it seemed like their runs were way longer, but they weren't. Mm-hmm. So, or at least their runs like in the mainstream. Because I'm like, shit, I didn't know about most of Stone Cold's career until like playing a video game in like 2015, 2016, where I went through the Hollywood Blondes and ECW run, yeah, all that shit. The camera.
I was a WCW kid, so I was watching that shit live and living color, man. Me and my brother Matt thought we were the Hollywood Blondes growing up. We thought that shit was so over, and how much they used to make fun of. Yeah, I know. Black kids thinking they were blind. Hilarious.
But that's what started it all.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what started. You thought you was one.
It always turns into
Don't
this.
You see me,
no
guys?
What
I'm
say.
one of you.
Can't you see? Take off your mask.
Wow. Yeah. So.
Oh shit. But I was just saying that to say, at the time when the Hollywood Blondes was doing their thing, what used to pop me and my brother was their feud with the Four Horsemen. Dub, you gonna love this because I'm about to shit on the Four Horsemen. Preface. They caught. There was a flair for the gold. Go back and listeners, go back and YouTube this shit. I watch it just to laugh sometimes. They are on there and they were bringing on the Hollywood Blondes to kind of put them over, tell them about these young hungry guys. Maybe y'all should be in the Horsemen, and then they immediately start going, we know why the fuck we want. They didn't say why the fuck, but why would we want to be horsemen? Like that robe you wear, Ric Flair, is made out of dinosaur feathers, and Art Anderson, you could barely see her walking around. It's such a great promo. Go check it out. But yes, sorry to go on a Hollywood Blondes tangent, but I was outside when Steve Austin was stunning Steve Austin. It was a great time to wrestle. Yes, the mame of hair he had. Yes,
crazy.
Before he turned into.
Okay, all right. Let me bring us back in here.
Sorry.
No, it's fine because I got one more fact, and I'm gonna get us to the Raw Go Home show. Eddie Guerrero and Shawn Michaels never stood in the wrestling ring at the same time.
Repeat that again.
And Eddie Guerrero and Shawn Michaels never stood in the wrestling ring together at the same time.
Makes sense.
And their match at WrestleMania 22 that was supposed to happen before Eddie passed was going to be the first time they ever wrestled. Anyways,
that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Raw Go Home show, fellas. They did a lot of things right here. I would say one of the first things they did right was the video packages that helped the build to matches that the builds weren't necessarily great for. Specifically Bianca and Asuka, in my opinion, because the build to that match should simply be their resumes against each other.
Right.
Bianca's Black John Cena, and it's obvious. She's Black John Cena meets Black Randy Orton.
Is she super status yet? Have we seen Super Bianca, or will this put her into that?
If she wins this,
she's Super Bianca.
She's Super Jane.
And then Asuka's resume is just coming in and setting NXT on fire, and then getting moved to the main roster and just title after title, Money in the Bank, Rumble. Like, she's just been undeniable in her own right, even though they haven't used her properly at all times.
Not once.
That's the story. And anything else they tried to do, it just didn't seem to click. and then the other video package, the Demon Balor.
I was like, this is where I'm gonna get off the boat of agreements.
I can't wait. Let's hear it. Disagreement. Yes.
I'll let Dub set it up, and then
So last week Edge cut his like pre-tape video promo with the calendars around him. Not calendars, excuse me, candles. With the candles around.
What's this?
Candles around him.
Baked, nasty.
What year is it?
Devil Man 666. Finn Balor, Mark of the Beast.
Hey! I see
I
the
did
connection somewhere in the multiverse. Half Baked, starring Finn Balor.
Some great
and Edge.
videographer person or somebody who's good with the memes and the video editing. Make that video. But
If Riddle was active on the roster right now, they probably would have did a half baked
he'd
Hollywood
be Squirrel
scene.
Man. Oh, Squirrel Master. Squirrel Master can't protect you forever.
Oh, shit.
So Edge did his promo last week. Solid promo. Just classic evil Edge type shit. And then Balor comes out like, yeah. It was almost kind of the same promo he cut against Seth when they were getting ready to meet for the Universal title. Like, hey, I got my demons and I'm bringing them with me type of thing. And they kind of alluded to, hey, the demon's coming back. Me personally, I thought that was just kind of clear after Edge challenged him to the match and said, bring your demons. I was like, oh, we're getting Demon Balor. Cool. E-Ray disagrees with me. He didn't think it was that clear and apparent, so he feels. What do you feel? What do you feel? I'm not gonna talk for you.
Hey, buddy, don't put words in my mouth. That's not what I said. I don't think it was. It's not that it wasn't clear. It was just sometimes it's better to allude slightly and then like really drive it home at the entrance. It's WrestleMania. People are going to watch. It feels like this was just like a desperate money grab for people, like, oh, so they could just put Demon Finn Balor instead of just allowing it to be Finn Balor. And then when the music hit, ooh, and people go, oh, people go fucking crazy. That's all. That's all they needed. This is a sport and a time where music has always signaled the shit that we need. You hear a gong anywhere, you like, oh shit, the Undertaker's. It don't matter if you're in church, if you're on a boat somewhere, you start looking around like, where is the Undertaker? Boom. Yeah. Or you hear that glass break, you're waiting. That's all you
Waiter
need.
drops a glass in a restaurant. You're like, oh, somebody's about to get stunner.
Right. That's all you need. So for them to really drive this point home on a business that thrives and does its best work on surprises, and that's how you make the moment, you don't have to telegraph this. This would have been perfectly fine as you're alluding to it. People can speculate, just like we speculated Cody Rhodes was coming into WrestleMania last year, but we didn't know. And that's what did. People were like, oh, this is the worst kept secret. But until you heard that shit, again, to my point, wrestling has more than one royal family. People went fucking crazy. And we talked about that pop. That pop was nuclear. Mm-hmm. All you needed is just to allude it, like, blah, 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 bring your demons or whatever. Or just, they don't even have to say that. It's like, Edge already has the I'm evil kind of dude. He's like, I've been to hell and back and blah, blah, blah. And you can't mess with it. Like, and then Demons or Finn just says, you know, the devil spit me back out because he couldn't take my demon or something like that. So what makes you think you're any different? Done. Then soon as WrestleMania hits, just hit the music. The music will tell us everything. When we heard that Brood music, we wasn't like, oh my God, what's happening? We knew. It's just as simple as that. Give us the music, let the cues be, and that gets you hyped for the match. Now that we know it, now we're just critiquing and expecting, like, okay, how is this Demon Finn gonna populate? Is he gonna come out like Jamiroquai Demon Finn? Or is he gonna be purple
We've
Demon
never had Demon Finn at Mania.
Right. And
So,
you,
let me ask you this
had a
question,
heel
E.
Demon Finn per se. So
Like, ever.
yeah.
Let me ask you this question, E.
in WWE.
Yeah. So let me ask you this question. Do you think it may have been a money grab? Because the Demon merchandise it's like it's just like printing money essentially.
Yep.
Like when you said it seemed
Stupid
desperate, I
hats.
thought about it. I'm like, well, they are in Hollywood, and I'm like,
things.
Nick Khan has been doing interviews, and anytime I read Nick Khan's like name on the Twitter feed, I'm saying, oh, we talking money, okay. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I'm thinking like money grab, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And I can feel it. I don't
The
like
kids
that.
see the head thing, and they gotta have it.
It's the
I don't like
same reason when Alexa Bliss is on TV, they still selling that doll that has nothing
goddamn
to do with
doll.
the gimmick anymore. Yep. It's like I said, my homeboy's
Throw
daughter.
the dial.
Exactly.
Left center.
They just love it. They just
Like,
I forget the
that's not a part
doll's
of your
name.
gimmick
They
no
just
more.
Lizzie or something.
Lily.
I think Lily. There
Lily.
you go. They just kids love it. I mean, once my daughters stop being afraid of everything, they're in that stage of they're scared of their shadows right now. I'm sure once they start watching wrestling with me, they're gonna want a Lily doll too. Especially because my homeboy's daughter has one. And when they see it and they're not afraid of it, oh, we gotta have that. Daddy, I want one too. I can hear it now. So yes, y'all are right, man. Money grab city.
I hate it. I only hate it because
money.
it. Well, okay. How about this? Let's go back in time here. Let's take a trip on the way back machine with little E-Ray, and I'm just start thinking. And I wasn't little. By little, I mean like in my 20s.
I was gonna say middle school, but okay.
No, like in my 20s. I'm just thinking about it. Anytime we've ever come into contact with these gimmicky things, I've always hated. Why did I hate Roman Reigns so much? I mean, he was really bad on the mic, yes, but I was like, why is he wearing this stupid ass bulletproof vest with the goofy, like him pulling back on it? I was like, that is trash. Throw that away. Why has he got the gloves and the?
It reminded me
it
of the
all was so cartoony.
It gave
for
me
them to
Starberry
sell.
vibes.
It was awful, and it was like, hey, we're gonna sell the literally Starberries.
Yes, exactly.
we're gonna
that
sell this
stupid
shit.
ass this shit.
Yeah, it was
reminded me of the Shacks that used to be at Kmart for
Literally.
$20. Like, no,
and I hate
not
it because I
cool.
could smell the money grab, or shit,
the attempt because nobody was buying that shit yet.
Kids, and this is the thing, kids were
Kids,
yucking
yes.
that shit up.
You right, E-Ray.
And I was like, because I would go to the shows. I was at Elimination Chamber. I was at all the other shows where you see kids, Roman, yeah. I said, shut your bitch ass up, you little fucking 5-year-old. Shut your damn mouth. Roman ain't winning. I know he's winning, but so what? Boo anyway. And that's just how I roll. I like to yell at kids because again, little young Ethan, aka 20s, my 20s. I'm just yelling at children, probably in my 30s too. But it's just the money grab that just disgusts me. Because then again, it was the same thing with trying to think a few different characters where you're like, oh, this is what we're doing. Like it just felt very cheap. Even they were. I mean, I like when they poked fun of it. Like, hey, WWE Network only $9.99. That was like tongue in cheek. That was
I
great.
missed the
Yeah,
network.
that
That
was
was
good.
such
I
good
miss
shit. But outside of that, when like they're just deliberately trying to sell stuff, I didn't mind. Again, the New Day did a great job of marketing originally with the Bootios. Never got the pancakes thing. That didn't make sense to me. WWE ice cream bars and CM Punk was trying to bring those back. Genius, love that. But it's like I like when people are doing it in a way where it's either very tongue-in-cheek or it's like, okay, this works. John Cena's very fruity pebble colored shirts. It's like, I'm never wearing one of these, John. Like they're too much, they're too ridiculous. But guess who did? Every child known to man.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena, I love John Cena. Oh, shut your ass up, you little 8-year-old child. That's how I roll. So I just think that's the case here, and it's like, ugh, yeah, I just want to sell more Finn merch. Like, okay, I guess, but I'm still here for it. I'm really excited, but I would have blew my freaking load as soon as I hear that music, and I was like, that's another part of the surprise. And as much as we're like, we know pretty much everything that's happening in this WrestleMania without a rock surprise or something crazy like that, it's going to be pretty routine, even though some good matches are going to happen. It's nothing like, I can't
No
believe
big
it.
surprises, yeah.
Right, like Stone Cold coming out 2 nights in a row. That was last year's surprise. and we and Austin Theory catching the ultimate stunner. He got some air off that shit.
Yeah.
Incredible. That was really fun. What's the name coming back? We did not see that coming. Pat McAfee. That was another great surprise. It was like, oh wow. But what do we got this year? The surprise of this year would be almost winning and or almost having a match longer than 5 minutes.
Ugh. Bro, I just got nauseous thinking about that weigh-in I saw. Oh my god.
Well,
I don't know.
No better time than now to talk about
any big surprises. Yeah, I hate weigh-in segments almost as much as I hate contract signings, almost as much as I hate face-to-faces with a commentator in the middle. And this one did nothing to help that out at all.
Do you like pose-offs? No, not doing the muscle poses. I'm telling you, there's been 2.
I mean, unless they start playing the Muscle Man dance, like, then I'm all in. But
I mean,
you might get the Muscle Man dance this Friday.
No way. No way. It's over, BA.
You
put it to rest.
I'm not putting it to rest till next Monday. But I know he didn't.
So when it does not happen, can we come on and just shit on BA all episode? Just
absolutely.
Okay.
What's that difference between any other episode? It's not even in the book.
An agreed deliberate attack versus just like random improv of said attack. Yeah, that's it. That's all. You know.
Fair enough. Whatever.
Wait, didn't we have a bet in place for something? I forgot.
That'd be the tribal pod chief. If something happens,
what the bet was?
We gonna be drinking. Don't make us go back in the archives, though. Don't make.
Oh
me go
yeah,
back
that's
it was.
deliver,
it was
right?
shots. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I don't remember what the bet was, but it was.
Don't worry, Ray.
We need to make some. That's how we're gonna launch our Patreon, guys. We're gonna start doing some bets, and all the bets and stuff that we got to do, ridiculous stuff. We're gonna have to pay up online.
I like
for
that
everybody
idea.
to see. That's gonna be a
smart idea.
Good
I think that may start
content.
this Saturday, E-Ray. I may because Dub's gonna be live in a living color at the compound of Pound Town, standing in the house. Not the actual Paul.
Right.
Sorry,
Dub. I'll give you 2 warnings. Say no to Nasty Nate, and don't let anybody put you in a chokehold. I hear it really makes your butthole hurt. That's what I heard.
No, I can promise you those 2 things won't happen. But if these things, as far as the things that come to fruition for Dub to take shots, he'll not only take shots at my home, he'll take shots on the show as well. And we'll
Also,
videotape the shots on
the streets.
No.
Get out my house. I'm so drunk. Shut up. Walk home.
So Dub gonna catch the double whammy is all I'm saying. One of which will be
Whoa.
Pause, I guess. See, I can't say anything these days. Damn kids and their homosexual jokes. No. So yes, Dub will have to pay double, and I will shut my mouth so I don't say anything else incriminating.
Wow, this just turned to episode of SVU. I did not expect that, but I mean, speaking of terrible massacres, I just don't care about Omos versus Brock. Everybody else seems to be really excited about this. No. I will watch it. I will be very surprised, but I mean, I don't care. And
there's nothing they can do to make me care about this.
This weigh-in did not do anything to make me care more.
Stupid.
I was like, almost came out in almost gear, which I'm like, this is underwhelming. And then Brock came out.
They changed his music too, and they made it worse.
That tracks with pretty much every musical choice they've been doing thus far, except for the Judgment Day shit. I do like the updates to those musics, but that's about it. Brock came out in a cut-off Canadian tuxedo and a cowboy hat, and he strutted down there like beefed up Justin Timberlake at the VMAs, and yeah, some more goofy shenanigans ensued, and he got tossed out the ring again, and almost. That's stupid. I just don't care.
I agree, bro.
Why are they using that old doctor's scale? Why don't they have a digital scale? It's 2020. Do those old doctor scales even go up to 400 pounds?
They definitely do not.
So I'm pretty sure the big part just goes to 300.
I think,
and then they go up from there. Because once you have 4, doctors looking at you like, yo,
you're dying.
Yeah,
You're dying.
We need to make some changes. So yeah, bro, I'm so off this match, man. We call this the smoking match, not because of smoke in the ring, because the smoke that's gonna be in my garage when everybody leaves out my living room and come in. Since
I cannot join you guys in person, I will join you in spirit. I may like me and the missus have already planned that we're gonna have our own single Wrestlemania party, just us two with chicken wings and our dogs.
Nice.
And cats, and yeah, I may have to do a FaceTime because BA will have the proper equipment to do so.
Damn it! I'm back in this.
Man, he don't need the iPad for that. He can call you on Google Duo.
Yeah, Google Duo. Shout out to Google.
What the
owns
fuck
the
is
world?
That? It's Gucci Minute. I don't know what that is. But with that said, we may have.
We got WhatsApp.
Yeah. Signal.
Yuck. Yeah. Oh gosh, these are all the apps that people do duplicitous things.
These are the apps.
You want a Nigerian prince to take your wife? WhatsApp, Signal, or whatever. I don't trust that shit. But with that said, we may be giving you guys a call, and it's like if there anything entertaining happens, he's like, look, we gotta take a shot for this, or however many suplexes. If we get some suplexes or however this ends, we just gotta drink for this shit because we're like, all right, I gotta make this entertaining somehow because this shit's
down
trash.
For that.
But outside of that, one thing that was really exciting that got me excited for WrestleMania is that I don't even know.
Solo?
No. You skipped ahead. Rewind. That
Austin Theory's promo in the
people were shitting on that.
Like Jewels. I was gonna say that 8-man tag match.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
Can't wait.
That just got me so excited. I already knew it was gonna be great, but can we talk about, first off, this is a Angelo Dawkins fan pod. I give him his flowers literally every time we come on here. Every time I'm like, come on, what they doing with Doc? They gave Doc's a fucking, I don't even know, like a segment of the match where him and Gable were going at it move for move. And I was like, what? He hit a cartwheel and did some crazy jumping shit. I'm like, let's go, Doc. That shit was fire. And then
people forget that Doc is like a 3-time national champion in 3 different sports in college.
Athlete, man.
I didn't know. I never knew that, so I couldn't even forget. I just was
wrestling, football, and I want to say like a track and field event.
That's
probably
fire.
Discus. Yes.
That's fire. Yeah. But the way he was hitting arm drags, cartwheels, jumping over, hitting the ground, it was like, oh, that was a nice segment. And then Gable tried to get over him. He tossed him out. We had some really cool shit with Braun, just of course being Braun. The Braun Express just running motherfuckers over outside the ring. That doesn't get old for me. It's so ridiculous how much they blew it with Braun. He was their guy. He could have been on top of the sport for a while. And honestly, he was the last guy to really have a belt before the Roman reign.
I think the pandemic killed the Braun run, honestly, like a lot of things.
Or did Bray Wyatt? I don't know. Or injury. I don't know. It was so many things possibly. But regardless, Braun gets a pop. And it's exciting. His pop has rubbed off on Ricochet. Ricochet is pretty like
vanilla.
He's
very thank you. Very well said. as much I love the guy, he doesn't do it for us in the charisma department. But paired next to Braun, they have something, and I love it, and I'm really excited about it. So I love that. You got the Street Profits going crazy. The shit still continue with Gable and Otis.
Man.
It's so much good shit. And then, the Viking Raiders being themselves. That's the only downside of this match to me. I just do not care at all about the Viking Raiders. New or old.
They need to drop that gimmick.
And be what?
Gallus?
They need to be dropped from the roster.
No, they're good. They're good workers, and they can cut a good promo. That gimmick is just 1980s trash. Like,
and they can't.
Honestly, if you gave him like some Sons of Anarchy biker type gimmick,
fire,
that would work for them. 100%.
Oh wait, they did that, but they were racist.
Well, no, that gimmick was closer to like military. We're with the military. Like, it wasn't full biker.
Sounds kind of racist to me.
No, I'm saying that's racist. I'm saying if you just give the Viking Raiders a full biker gimmick, biker.
Definitely,
are you talking about DOA 2.0? We've seen that before.
They were definitely like the Hell's Angels guys. They were just having to be some racist dudes. They're like, we love America with our leather.
When only one of them was racist and ruined it for the other two.
Oh, well, hey, just like they do us, I lump all them niggas together.
Because from what the Neckbeards say online, Steve Macklin is over in Impact killing it, from what the Neckbeards say.
Oh, good for him.
There's a lot of dudes killing it in Impact.
You have no clue which one that is.
Nope. Cutler. And now that's all the only name I remember. Cutler.
That's Steve Macklin.
That's messing around on Samsung TV on my TV the other day.
Racist?
I saw I had an Impact
the racist
channel.
was Jackson Riker.
Oh yeah.
He had like the full super beard.
Yeah.
And looked like he worked out to be racist. Yeah. Like he was just working out for the race war.
Literally. American history. Riker.
I saw I had an Impact channel and was like, great Impact. Anyways, it just kept going. Like, I could care less. And they play like all the old shit. So if I wanted to, like,
BAU was out there watching Slammiversary from 2012 with Joker Sting versus Jeff Jarrett.
I can assure you he was not. No. His interest.
The main event Mafia with Kevin Nash, Sting, Scott Steiner, Booker T, Kurt Angle.
I will say my guys on YouTube, the OSW dudes, Old School Wrestling channel, they do like great fucking write-ups on old storylines in wrestling. Their current one right now is the Main Event Mafia, and they talked about Bound for Glory in 2008. And the pictures and stuff that they were using were like Grand Theft Auto photos. It was funny. That shit kind of
I know you was out there watching the Aces and Eights storyline with Bubba Ray being their world champion.
No.
And D'Lo Brown being the underboss.
No.
And them trying to convince AJ Styles to join for 6 months.
Nope.
No?
Saw it on YouTube. Okay. Didn't care to watch the details. Next. Right. Don't exist. We don't care.
Yeah. Well, speaking of things that no one cared about, no one showed up to Austin Theory's promo.
Yeah, let's talk about this shit. There's some thoughts.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't think it was that bad.
Why did it have to be an empty arena though, Doug? That shit made him look
because Austin Theory doesn't care about the crowds the way John does.
Have you seen Creed 3? They didn't care about crowds, so Austin Theory don't either.
Creed 3. But my point was, it just made him look weak. Like he could, the crowd's gonna be too loud. They're not gonna let me talk. Let me just be in an empty arena. That's kind of how I took it.
Yeah,
but he's good. He's good at taking control back from the crowd, though. Like it speaks to just him not caring about the crowd.
It's some heel shit, so I'll allow it. But it just made him look weak to me.
I feel like you're healing off on the heel right now.
How can the heel heal off on the heel when the heel is healing?
I don't know. We're asking you
that. I'm asking you right now.
I mean, like I said, I'll allow it, but it just made him look weak to me. But he's supposed to look weak because he's the heel. But it's just,
so you should love it.
It just bothered me. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Can I not like something, guys? Is that allowed? Am I not allowed to like it? Even though I understand.
Just say you're rooting for Big Match John, and like. If I show up and you have a purple John Cena shirt on Saturday, BA, I will never let you live it down.
Nah, man. I
He gonna
don't
pop
have.
up
You got those.
no
You
Fruity
got those
Pebbles
wristbands on your biceps.
Nah,
Oh man.
No, my youngest brother would be through. My brother Jordan was a big John Cena guy as a
Oh
kid.
man,
so
I would love to just like stunner
it'll
him.
it'll be
Yes.
no.
Wait, no, Jordan. I don't. Oh,
No,
not
you
him.
thinking of Albert?
Yeah, Albert. I'll stunner the shit out of him. What?
No,
What?
Jordan's bigger and taller than both of us. I don't mess with Jordan. Hell no, Jordan fucked me up these days. But
Oh man, that sucks.
Jordan is.
I am
telling
still
you.
the best of all of my kin. They can't beat me. My older brothers like.
That's because Jordan is like the
500 pounds, but-
prototype. He's like the best
Right.
of all. He's has my like because he played offense. Like he started left tackle for 3 years in high school. Was a captain for 2 years. So he has that in him. He has Matt's height, and
Oh shit.
he has Albert's intelligence.
Oh yeah,
Albert's a smart
Albert's
dude.
head.
He does not have Albert's head. So it's gonna be interesting because Jordan is kind of like how like when Hulk Hogan used to come back in the day and the people saw him like, oh, he was our hero, but still fuck Hulk Hogan because fuck Hulk Hogan, right?
Yes.
So when Cena shows back up, Jordan's kind of he's in the product. Like when I talk and we shoot the shit, we kick it. I'll bring it up to him and tell him about what's
He
happening.
gonna mute it like.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what Jordan thinks of John Cena now versus the John Cena he grew up loving and telling adults
Yeah.
they can't see him. And
The
Getting-
deflated John Cena.
yeah, I'm curious to
He's
see
like,
his
oh
reaction
my God,
to
John
that.
Cena got hair.
Right,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
losing
content.
it, and
Right.
he's shrunk. Like I can't wait
Yeah.
to see it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a
It's
live
so
reaction
different. Yeah, you gotta
Yes.
get a live reaction to that.
for sure.
But I'm with Dub. I didn't really have much of a problem with it. I thought it was interesting that it was done before, but this was as they dubbed it, WrestleMania Raw. Okay, so this was mostly like kind of vignette stuff, unless you're Cody Rhodes because he's a psychopath. But everybody else was like, yeah, let's just kind of take it easy and just get to the show. He's like, no, okay, but
When's the last time the Rumble winner like worked this much going into Mania?
had to be probably like John Cena or something like that.
Okay.
I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Maybe Cena like the second time he around when he won it after that comeback.
Yeah, I feel like that's when he had to prove himself, so he was doing all that shit. But other than that, usually it's like a heel that wins, so they don't really do much wrestling. They just like, I'm Bush, I'm gonna fuck off.
Plus,
Nah, it's been a face for a
Cody's-
while.
Cody's like in a big time prove it mode, more than any wrestler I've seen in quite some time.
Cody Rhodes,
I do like him like using the spot to give like other guys he respects spots like Solo, like Kaiser, Chad Gable. I do appreciate him doing that. He always putting on for the culture, man. Cody Luther King, you gotta love him.
I respect
yeah,
it, man.
Yeah,
I
we
know-
weren't even talking about his match, and somehow he came up. He's done it. He's over, guys. We were talking about Austin Theory, and we somehow ended it with Cody
Right.
Rhodes.
I know some people in the
Cody Luther
IWC
King.
don't want to believe it, but the man is over. Give him his due. Is when he takes this title or one of them off of Roman, whatever we end up agreeing on.
Homelander. I can't wait till he wins this title,
Same.
then turns his back and goes super heel, and it's gonna be so beautiful.
He kind of setting up feuds right now. We'll talk
I
about
know.
it, I'm sure.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
to kind of get back to put a button in it, I didn't have any problem with Austin Theory doing what he did. It's like, okay, John Cena's not gonna be there. I don't really need to do this. I can just do my work. I'm still on the show, and this is very heelish. This makes sense. Make sure y'all understand. I don't care about y'all fans. I don't care about John Cena. John Cena tried to paint it in a way that I need this, and I'm in a lose-lose situation. But I don't need you. I'm gonna win and be done with this, because we all agree that. I mean, we'll talk about it as we do our predictions, but I can't see John Cena winning this match. It just won't happen. It makes no sense. So the suspension of disbelief is going to be more so in their work and how they work it to be like, oh snap, John gets some near falls, he gets some AAs off the STFUs. It's going to be something like that where you're like, oh, are they really gonna do it? And then in the end, Theory is going to win, and he's gonna talk even more shit, and it's gonna be great. So that's what I imagine is going. If this goes any other way, no, it can't. I just can't even see it.
I'm gonna bite
Like
my
John
tongue
Cena.
for the predictions.
You can't see. I can't see it. But from that to greater things, the real go home. Cody Rhodes.
Cody Luther King.
Yeah, sorry. Cody Luther King Jr. versus Solo Sikoa, as he's telling Solo, you are not ready. And I want to prove it to you. Boy, did they have a time last night. They went off, and first off, I'm gonna start with BA.
Please, thank you.
What did you think about that match?
I'm gonna piggyback off of what Dub said. I have never seen a go home show for the guy that's about to be in the main event. Somebody wrestle like that when they didn't have to. It blows my mind. I'm like, bro, we don't deserve this. We don't deserve
Cody
this.
Cutters, moonsaults.
Moonsault.
I'm like, yo, what are you
Wow,
doing?
bro.
Missing
You broke a
moonsault.
titty last time around. What are you doing?
Yes. Fucking show him putting Braun Strowman on his shoulders at fucking house shows. Like, what is
was
he?
like, oh, he's
I need
on-
double
he's
of
on
whatever
cheese.
energy shots he's taking. I thought my little energy should be doing. No, I need whatever Cody's taking, because that man could bench press the world right now
Yeah.
and then power clean it and then say, I want seconds. He's a fucking monster right now.
Absolutely. I'm sure you could probably buy it at the corner store. It's called Anabolics.
Oh shit. Message.
Cody Rhodes. He bending over, taking them shots in the
Steroids for you, Cody Rhodes.
right. He's jacked. He looks great. But look, I'm not knocking it. If The Rock can do all the roids he wants and nobody
Right.
cares, I don't give a shit what Cody does.
Where his head's getting muscles.
he's-
Yeah. Leave him alone.
He's not abusing anybody. He's except his own
Neck
body.
tattoo looking huge now. Yep.
Bro.
Right, vein pulsating. Whoa,
Right.
love it. So
Cody, why does your neck tattoo have arms now?
It's gonna be a body on it by Muscle Man night too.
flex.
Shit gonna look like Machamp, the Pokemon. Oh shit!
That is incredible.
American Nightmare Mon.
Right.
Catch
Right,
him.
exactly.
Gotta catch him. Oh, Cody Rhodes.
Right. Cody Rhodes neck tattoo. Use whip.
Right. Shit got like 1,000 HP. Oh, we nerding out for y'all right now. We show how big of nerds we are. Sorry, listeners. Not sorry.
You
Oh
talk
my
Cody
God.
Rhodes neck tattoo. Tackle. It's crazy. I love it. I will never deny. I love all the shenanigans, all the smoke, and apparently Cody does too. Him and Solo, when he hit that flying solo on him, I was like, oh shit! He missed a moonsault. He always does that kind of lopsided moonsault, but it's still great. The fact that he does it, like he got me, man. He's got me. Somehow he's turned it over. He hasn't put on a bad match since being in back in the E. He's had matches with Seth twice, 3-4 times. He's matched all the younger guys. He's really putting on.
He's doing all the things he wanted to do in AEW that he couldn't do because it all wasn't clicking the way he wanted to. He was putting guys
Right.
over there like he wanted, but his character
you can't
sucked
put over
and
a
nobody
bunch
cared.
of Steves.
That too. You can't put over people nobody cares about. These
Right.
are all people that he's wrestling that we want to see on TV more.
Anthony
disagree with
Ogogo and
Oh my God, that went so
and
wrong.
Sammy.
yeah, Sammy Guevara. Those are people we putting over, and it's like, as much as you love Sammy Guevara, he's still Jericho's underling right now.
bro. I get so angry when I think.
And
about
guys,
the
this has
booking
been
there.
another episode of AEW Quick Hits.
Let's get into it, E-Ray. We here.
Can we not?
No,
Can we not?
damn
We're
it.
not.
No.
It's out.
No.
We're out of here.
No.
Sorry.
No. So something cool
Stay
about the
tuned.
Cody and
Next
Solo
time.
match. Something cool about the Cody and Solo match. A few years ago, when Solo had his cup of coffee on the Indies, if you will, he put out a tweet about like wanting to get in the ring with like the best of the best, and Cody responded to it saying, "I never met a Uso who wasn't top tier in the ring. I might have to make this happen." And a few years later, they have that. I couldn't believe he was just doing all those. Like,
Banger.
are we doing Cody cutters and moonsaults? What are we doing?
He's
You got the
doing
biggest
the
match
shit-
of your life in 3 days. What are you doing?
Because he's doing the shit that he is not going to be able to do on Roman. That's what it is. They're like, oh, we're about to go crazy because Roman's not doing none of this shit. Roman is not going to sit
Rest
here and,
hold.
rest hold, talk some shit, slap you in the face, slap you around, throw you around.
He couldn't even handle it. He was never meant to be a champion. I'm the tribal chief.
All that shit. And then that's what it's going to be, which is going to be great anyway. And how they overcome is going to be very much that. This is not going to be Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. This is not going to be like 5-star territory. This is just going to be compelling as hell. And
Let me ask you guys this question. Go ahead, E. Go ahead.
I was going to just say, and from what I'm hearing, it's going to close the night, but it's going to be on the same night as the Usos versus KO and Sammy.
It's kind of gotta be. That's all by design.
I know, and I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm curious. What are y'all thoughts about doing it like that? That you got to have both of them.
It's tough because like I think KO and Sammy like is worthy of a main event, but also you don't want to have anything else you're talking about from the night before that's involved in this storyline going into the day.
Yeah.
So for it to happen on the same night, like from a writing standpoint, it makes sense because you don't reflect on what happened at the beginning of the show, at the end of the show, in a 3.5 hour show. You just have to keep things moving so much.
Yeah.
And something you can bring up, the Usos lost their belts earlier today, but Roman's been so locked in, he's not even worried about them. But if you had 24 hours, and then then the story becomes: is Roman losing the belt on his mind because his cousin's already lost the belt and seeing his island of relevancy crumble? Like,
I mean,
you don't want to tell that story because
it's a
you.
good story to tell though.
It is, but you want to make it like all about Cody. This is all about Cody's crowning moment, not about Roman's island crumbling. Because in truthfulness, Roman's island isn't gonna crumble until Jay makes that choice.
Right. So it's technically, instead of, they're trying to keep it from Roman losing and trying to make sure it's Cody winning.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Because you can do that, and if you have the Usos match. Truthfully, if that's the plan, then the Usos and Sammy and KO need to open up night 2, 100%. Because you have to have so much distance away from it before you get to Roman and Cody. But I did want to ask you guys this question, because we talked a few weeks ago about how KO is at this point now where everything he says on that microphone, you legitimately believe him. Has Cody gotten to that point? Because I feel like he kind of has. In the way he just orates, and like you feel like everything he's saying, like, it's not character for him. Like, he believes all of this shit.
I mean, the best person to ask is going to be BA, because he was a detractor. Has he done enough to swing your vote?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. Well, first and foremost, when did I detract away from Cody? I'm curious about that.
2 weeks ago. When we're saying, like, this does nothing for me. I don't care about his dad and this and that.
No, time out on the field of play. I was speaking for the IWC. If you go back to that episode, I said multiple times, I agree with you two gentlemen on the Cody, but I'm saying people in the IWC just don't get it.
Yo, it's E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of evil, the side god of pod, and I'm here to tell y'all, come check out my show, Binge Flicks and Chill. You never know what you're going to get but we always talking some good shit when it comes to television and the latest movies. So we want to bring y'all in. We want to make sure you have a good time. You learn something, you laugh, you cry, you might stab a nigga or two. I don't know what you're going to get, but that shit's popping. So come check out Binge Flicks and Chill. And it's me, E-Ray, and I'm out.
So
It sounded like you was living the gimmick. It sounded like you was Ric Flair,
no,
you was real passionate about that.
I was
from the
explaining
voice of
to
the
you guys
IWC.
because I can't.
Nah,
I can't-
E-Ray, he was trying to explain it to you because you hadn't seen it.
Correct.
I hadn't seen it, and like
Correct.
BA was like, he wanted to try to get an answer out of us to try to figure out what they saw.
Yes.
I was like, man, these niggas is just haters. That's all it is.
Facts. I say I've been bought into Cody since he jumped out of the stage at last year's WrestleMania. Like I got a fucking American Nightmare shirt. I'm probably gonna be wearing. I'm saving for Sunday night when his crowning moment happens.
So just to clarify, BA, for all our viewing audience, our lovely fans in Mumbai and
what's good,
everywhere else, I definitely have to ask. You are on board with this Cody story, Cody and Roman. It makes sense to you. It's a good story.
100%. Yeah, it was never any question in my mind. It was more, I was surprised, and I'm going to continue to reiterate this because I still see a lot of people that don't understand why this is happening for him, and why he's in this spot. I bring it to this show so I don't put it in the streets of Twitter and get our podcast about to be flamed out of here or anything like that, because I don't got time to be fighting in these streets right now. But
I just think they're haters, BA. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Dub. That's after digesting it a little more because it was fresh when I brought it up to you guys that week.
AEW heads that don't want to let go. Like, oh, he left for this? Yes.
I guess you could say that, but like it's beyond my, because I got some hate in my heart too. I know I can be a hater, but this one I just don't understand. Because I can see the other side of stuff. But to clarify, everybody, listeners, my peeps in Mumbai, Dubai, all y'all, what's good? I'm all in on this storyline. I get it, and I can't wait to see what happens for Cody after this. I'm excited for it. Yeah. What I will say about the whole build and stuff is it's right, like y'all said, the Uso stuff, the bloodline stuff, period, has to be night two. It has to be. You cannot have that weekend. I agree with all the points that you guys made. That has to be something that all happens at all in one fell swoop, so we're not lingering over it from Saturday to Sunday. I mean, we hash it all out on Raw or whenever they're gonna hash it out, because technically the bloodline members are SmackDown. So I'm sure that Roman won't show his face till then, just knowing how Roman gets down. But regardless, all in, BA is BA DiBiase is putting money on this storyline. I'm all for it.
I love it. I have no qualms. We now know where BA stands. It's kind of like when Jay was up in the air and we're like, is he with us? Is he against us? And then he super kicked Dub in the face, and now I know he's on my side. So love that. Appreciate it. You thought I was gonna choose you? It was always me and my brother.
E-Ray is absolutely. I should start calling E-Ray the tribal pod chief. You know why? Because E-Ray is doing the dastardly deeds, like this whole. Oh, hey, BA, here's my iPad. I'll give it to you for the low. Oh, now E-Ray. Oh, I'm gonna FaceTime you. I'm like, I don't want to FaceTime. This is one of the reasons why I got rid of that shit. E-Ray is doing all the diabolical things in the tea leaves, and I love it. It's hilarious to me. But yes, continue.
BA, I'm welcoming you to the island of Apple relevancy. You think Dub looks out for you? You think Dub really wants your best interest?
Oh shit.
It's what I do. You see the pressure on my chest to make this pod every week? Getting the album art done? You are helpful to me. I see everything you do.
Man, am I Jay
You think
Uso?
Dub is about that?
Am I really Jay Uso? Wow. Some epiphanies here on this show. I feel like I'm sitting in therapy right now. Should I just write E-Ray to check for therapy this week? Shit. That's some good shit, man. Wow. Things unfold on the podcast.
Revelations.
Right. Man.
Bro, I do got the Roman sweats.
Yes, he do.
The J's, man.
Oh
Wise
man,
man.
E-Ray gonna be blooded out next week. All of a sudden, he gonna have all the blood red Air Maxes and this he gonna have a God mode shirt on. It's gonna be wild.
Oh shit! Don't make me turn it up. Roman Gaines is back. I am lifter.
Roman Gaines.
Keeping the
The
gimmick
tribal
alive.
beef. Oh, he's coming back, guys.
See, I see what I done started, y'all.
I shouldn't have did it. Well, guys, I do want to take some time here, really briefly, just to let you know. Speaking of things that should not be done, as a grown man, you should just not go outside without proper scaping of your bod. That goes for your beard, that goes for your undercarriage, and all of the things above. And guys, I'm here to tell you, due to the greatest partnership here at Let Me Book the Territory with our great friends at Manscaped, you can now do your body such a service and make sure that when it's time, you get properly serviced because you're taken care of. It is all about the grooming here. And with our promo code Territory, you get 20% off and free shipping. I do want to say, number one, I love the Weed Whacker 2.0. That's the newest product. Trim all those kind of wild, unkempt nose hairs. Just rechargeable, quick, done, great packaging. I'm a fan. But not only that, I'm too excited. I got to say how much I really love the body buffer. Bro, it is crazy. How many times have you had a loofah and then it's just like, starting to feel a little dirty.
Start walking around on its own.
Yeah, like, what is this? Like, I mean, if you're still a caveman and you're still using a washcloth, I don't even want to see that thing. That thing probably stand up on its own, sound like a bag of Doritos, all crunchy and shit. You don't want that. What you need in your life is the Manscaped body buffer. That thing is incredible. It is antimicrobial, so it keeps away all the dirty, nasty, freaky deaky germs on your body. And guess what? Manscaped does also have for sale great body wash. I used the body wash the other day with my body buffer, and I've never felt so clean. It felt fantastic. It's made, it's durable, and then it has built-in holes where I can hang it up at the end, so it dries off easy. This thing is meant for you. It's like if you have the pop socket in your hand when you're using your phone, same way, but just washing your body.
Yep,
Bam,
it's made out of
right
silicone, people, not that weird material loofah stuff. Made out of.
All the stuff that they sucked out of Black China's body, they put it there, put it in a loofah, turn it into a body buffer. Like, it's black, she black. It works. You want to wash your body with something that is made of the same high quality that took all that ultimate twerk from Black China and all the things that Tiger did to her. You can get your body buffer on manscaped.com and 20% off with the promo code Territory. I'm telling you, if you don't get this body buffer today, you're doing yourself a disservice. That's literally it. And again, Manscaped has all the other products on there as well. You got your grooming kits, you got your lawnmower 4.0 at this point with the beautiful light on there. Trim the hedges, make sure the tree looks well kempt, and of course, you got your 20 select beard hedger. My gosh, BA, you can tell he's been using that hedger for the beard. Looks like it's just strapped onto his face. That's how clean it is. Like that can't be real. But he's like, yes, it is. Thank you, Manscaped. You make sure that our women and whoever Dub's courting every evening loves us the proper way. And that's the Manscaped way. So guys, again, I can't say it enough. Go support the people that support us by going to www.manscaped.com and get you some great products, and then enter that promo code Territory to show your support for the pod. And again, what's better than good? Great. And that's what I get from Manscaped. Now, back to our WrestleMania Action Live show. I think now that we know that I am Roman Gaines, that I am the tribal beef, and Dub on any given day can be Jimmy Uso or the Wise Man. You never know. I think it may be time to get into would you want to do predictions or you want to finish with NXT's Go Home show?
I think we should touch on NXT's Go Home show and then give our predictions at the end of the night here. You know.
Thank you, Wise Man. That's why I hired you. All right. Well, gotta go here. Breaking news. We thought we were getting a fatal 5-way to decide the newly vacant NXT title. But wait, we were surprised. Out of nowhere, we got Roxanne Perez coming back, holding the title, saying, bitch, it ain't over yet. I'm still smiling. And she's so happy. She's so happy to be back, medically cleared. And she's still fighting for they should look, if it was me holding the championship, cancel this match. Or y'all fight to fight me. Whoever wins gotta face me. Y'all don't just get the championship because I'm back. Right. She's like, oh no, I'll be in it too, and I'll fight 5 people. So her chances of victory are like 1 in 16%? It's like a 16% or something crazy like that. I don't know. I'm not good at math. I went to Maple Heights. It doesn't matter. I was on active probation for all my life. But Dub, I gotta start with you. What were your thoughts of Roxanne Perez coming back out of nowhere, like Randy Orton?
So them covering mental health as part of a wrestler's thing going into a match is like the most 2023 thing in the world, and it shows like how much more progressive WWE has gotten in just dealing with like, you know, different things going on in society. So like I thought it was interesting. I read something that she was probably gonna be involved in this match somehow. So I was like, all right, how do we get there? Because I know they were having this last chance triple threat. I'm like, is she just gonna win that last spot? Nope. That person got a spot too. She's like, I'll fight everybody. I'm like, oh, yeah, there we go. Right. Here we go. The super baby face.
Yep.
So I thought it was interesting, and I'm really interested because I always say it's not about what you do, it's how you follow it up. Roxanne's obviously winning that belt again. How do they follow it up going forward?
You think? Okay.
Listen.
BA, do you agree?
I'm with Dub. Why bring her back last night if she's not going to win?
You can't have someone say, like, I deal with almost crippling anxiety for them to lose a match. I can't see them do it. That sounds insane. That sounds evil. Okay, you're too diabolical right now.
I'll say this. The mental health angle, I think, was handled wrong. Like, where would the mental health breakdown would have had? Where did the crippling anxiety happen after she got beat to shit by Final Boss? That's, I mean, I
right
get
then
it.
And there, all those kicks.
The anxiety and the exhaustion, and I don't know. You've seen Final Boss kick people.
I guess it's very 2023. With that said,
listen, I don't know much about like crippling anxiety.
That's why I was just like, I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, I do. Hey guys, the resident anxious person that has an anxiety disorder, right here, ready to pod.
There we go.
Yes, it's a thing, but I mean, again, I guess to kind of cut some slack, because I didn't see the full promo of that actually. So this is news to me. This is like, oh, breaking news. Roxanne Perez has got anxiety or some shit. I don't know. But yes, as somebody who does have anxiety, have an anxiety disorder. One of the things you do is you deal with fucking shit shutting your body down and make you like, oh, my heart feels like I'm having a heart attack. It's like, it's horrible. But at the same time, I can't speak for everybody, but myself, I am high functioning with anxiety disorder. So I'm like, I'm just do shit anyway, because fuck it. I got no choice. Got to live. I got to work. I got to work out. I got to do the things that I can control. And then I got to dare to be great. So I can see her winning, but again, I guess maybe for me personally, seeing her be like, yeah, why wouldn't she not lose? Like, that's a good scapegoat to be like, okay, she loses her belt. She's trying to overcome this. And then that gives her even more baby face back to the top momentum. But they realize they kind of shot her in that place a little bit too fast. And then they can take it off of her, build in the angle of a scapegoat, and then have her kind of working through it. And because Tiffany and Stark have definitely kind of surpassed her in character. So I think this is where we take the time to like rebuild her, but give her a little bit more to her, perhaps. But I don't know.
That's a fair point. That's a fair way to look at it.
I'm like, 5 people. She's not carrying Cross. I don't see her surviving this shit. So I would be very surprised. I will take a shot if she wins. How about that? I'll put that on record. If she wins, it's gonna probably be like what, 2:30 p.m. I'm like, oh, fucking drunk.
There you go. Hope you don't got plans.
I love my wife. E-Ray is asleep by 3:40 because he's drunk.
E-Ray missed night 1 of WrestleMania because Stand and Deliver had him booked up.
Yeah. Hey, wouldn't be the first. But that's okay. Me and my woman gonna be in the house all night long. So hey, it is what it is. I'm about to create a WrestleMania, baby. You keep playing with me.
There you go.
More shots. Get the casa flowing. I gets to going. About to show her the island of relevancy. Guys. But to say the least, I'm very curious. That was a surprise. Dub, any surprises for you for this go home show?
Not really, no. Axiom winning that battle royal, I thought, yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the Roxanne thing, that was the biggest surprise of how they handled that. I was like, oh, we're leaning into all of this. We're going with it here. You know what? One big surprise, Indy getting a spot, because like everything booking wise going forward said Sol Ruka was winning that match. Indy's just kind of there to put people over, but damn it, Indy Hive, stand up. We are in the building again. Indy Hartwell got that spot. That being said, she might wait. Is this a ladder match for this title?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna say if it wasn't a ladder match, Indy was definitely taking the pin.
But I could see her being in there as one of the ring generals because she is probably the longest tenured.
Yeah, she has the most experience in this match for sure.
So I can see her being the anchor, and she's kind of a big person, so you got another big body in there to like anchor things down. That's always good in a ladder match. You always need like that one sort of big person.
I'm glad you said that. There are no like big body people in this North American title match at all.
So
I'm like,
that's how I know that.
I was like, wait, cruiserweight title back?
For real, that's what it feels like.
Fuego.
Can't wait for that.
So, I mean, we're there now. I'm excited for that match. Now we got Axiom in the final spot. I already called this is probably going to be my match of the night. Or
this is match of the
whatever.
It'll be morning for you.
Match of the midday. Yeah, whatever.
Starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. So you'll still be eating your Fruity Pebbles.
Waking up and getting some Stand and Deliver. Pause.
Whoa. Spicy. Yeah, perhaps. So that's the thing. Yeah. I'm excited for that. Other than that, though, I'm trying to think anything else that surprised me. Oh, that's what surprised me. They're still running with this damn Fallon Henley and Kiana James shit.
Oh.
This has to be Shawn Michaels' bread and butter. He's so excited. I'm so proud of
Bread
this
and
guys.
butter?
Just wait. Just
More
look.
like
Just look what
oil
I'm
and
doing
water.
here.
Nobody wants.
Did he write this whole angle and he has to see it through?
He
Probably
had to.
did on a typewriter, I'm sure, like this. I can't, because that's how played out this storyline is to me. All these love angles, bro. Anytime you bring this up, man, my head starts to hurt. Anytime we talk about
they
love
keep
angles
teasing.
in NXT.
Just tell him. Tell hhim. I'll tell him. With a kiss.
Oh, God.
I'm like,
ethnic
what?
kiss.
After they just lost him? What? I didn't get. I'm like, wait, who is she cheating on him with?
And that's
Whoever Steve is.
Who? Steve
Oh,
Austin?
God.
I don't know. I didn't even.
No,
some
somebody from
AEW
AEW.
There you go.
The whole AEW roster. Dang.
Oh wow, this is going down a
Mad
slippery slope.
Steve.
See ya go lie bird. Hey.
Girl. Yeah, Kiana James from Cleveland. That's a Cleveland name. Kiana James.
That ain't no
I probably definitely ran into a Kiana James in the club. Like, hey.
Wait, are you Steve?
I mean, I'm Stephon.
No, he's Stephon, man.
Stephon.
He wasn't.
All right, guys, you
I
heard it
probably
first.
met her at
Kiana
Club
James is cheating on Brooks with E-Ray. There it is.
Yeah, I probably met her at Club Earth before.
Club
got
Earth.
Got some twerk. Like,
R.I.P. Club Earth was the first club I was actually smoking weed in. It was crazy.
Club Earth was the first club that I went in where I was like, I am not only possibly about to get stabbed, but it's a high probability.
Oh,
but I'm risking it all because it stays open the latest and it's
Yes.
right next to the place I'm staying. And the cheeks are phenomenal. I gotta go.
Can I get to the yams?
Man, I used to go in that corner, freak me a mile, twerked up. God, it's such debaucherous behavior. This is why I'm a family man now, y'all. Experiences like Club Earth, to E-Ray's point.
I became a one-woman man. Ooh,
Yeah.
everything is different now. I had to leave all them blondes alone. All I need is my baby, yeah.
Man, trust me, I knew when it got too snowy, it was time to get back. It was time to get out of there. Patreon, the BA tales coming soon. When BA knew it was time to get out of Antarctica. Go
Right.
back to Africa.
DA left Rhode Island, Delaware, Montana was like, I got to go back.
I miss my mama's cooking. I need to go back.
Go back to Wakanda.
Right.
For real. Take me back. if
Well,
I'm still
kinda
allowed to come
forever.
back. Right, well, kinda.
Jeez. Well, speaking of well, kinda, Grayson Waller versus Johnny Gargano. Have they done enough to get us there? Or is it still well, kinda.
They set it up wrong, man, for us to care. It should have been HBK for us to even care.
Right. You go to HBK's house, you harass him and his family, and then you call on Johnny to take care of him for you.
Yeah, I feel like there's no heat with Johnny and Grayson, even though they reminded us that they were feuding before.
Yeah.
Johnny
That's where they
disappeared.
fucked up. They did the callback too late. Like when Grayson jumped Johnny and then Johnny left for a while. Johnny was gone for 9 fucking months before he popped up on Raw, and he's been on Raw for like 5 months now. That's a whole year and a half we're talking about. You're like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Wrestling fans have amazing memories. Cue the AEW neckbeards telling you about some shit that happened in ROH in 1995. But
Well, actually,
Jesus,
it was
guys.
93.
Like-
it was when Bret Hart did one suplex. This whole thing, I don't care. Damn it.
I remember watching the whole build to that match, and I'm like, didn't Grayson like jump Johnny before Johnny left? I'm like, I think that happened. I don't remember.
I forgot.
And we've been watching NXT weekly for years now, and I'm like, damn, I think that happened. Am I supposed to care now? Like,
Yeah.
why it take Johnny Song to get his get back?
Because he had a baby, and then he got called up. Then he was talking about the Miz's balls or something like that. I get it. He had things to do.
Yeah, exactly. So he hasn't been doing enough important shit to
Right.
where if I owe some niggas some hands, I'm driving back down to where my home gym is, essentially, because that's Johnny's home Planet Fitness. Like,
Lunk alert. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think it. I'm probably gonna enjoy the match. I'm not gonna lie, but I just do not care. I think NXT is a bunch of bad builds that's gonna have good matches.
that's
a
fair.
fair take. Very fair.
I just feel like the only build that I care about, and even then it's just a tad bit better than all the other bullshit, is the North American shit. Because Wes was like, give me 5 guys to the face. And Sean was like, wait, hold up now, brother. Hold up now.
Hold up, you're not
This ain't
Marty
that
Jannetty.
kind of
Hold
show.
on.
It's a family show. Marty Jannetty talking about did we have some? Yeah, I was like, well, that's the only one. And again, they opened up with this battle royal. I hated that White Blade, aka Hard Justice, aka Dijakovic, got eliminated damn near immediately. But it did start his feud with Odyssey Jones. So I'm like, okay, bet. We're good there. Also, I do not care about Ava Babatunde, but that was funny watching him get attacked and brutalized. And I think they gave Anofe and Blade a lot of time, which I wasn't mad at. They really showcased themselves. They were pretty fun till they got abused. But yeah, so I didn't mind that at all. I thought that was cool.
I hope those two, they find, a legit gimmick and not a gimmick of them just kind of being friends and being athletic. Because they got charisma for days. So I think they're at a prime opportune time where they have enough tag teams, at the top of the division, where they can sit those guys back, all right, gimmick time, and then we're going to really put you in this tag team title, say. I really hope that happens for those guys.
Has the trademark on his chest? Which one is that? Anofe or?
Yeah, it's Anofe.
Yeah.
He has the WWE on his.
He never wears a shirt.
Yeah, he could. That's an easy gimmick. You're a corporate
Rip.
guy. You're about to be a sellout forever now because he wanted to tattoo a trademark on your body for the company you work for. So he could be sellout guy. That's an easy gimmick. Done.
But does it? Anyway,
I could write that. I could write that gimmick.
Regardless, I'm basically high. I think they ran the Braun package. Speaking of, pause. I can't even say that. Yes, I can. Speaking of video packages, didn't like that. But Dub mentioned it earlier. I'm gonna put it on Dub. Dub mentioned it earlier about the video packages.
You talking about the Isla Dawn package?
Whoa.
The softcore Skinamax opening.
You guys all saw that same video package I saw, and I was like, "Yo!"
It was
wait, what channel did I turn on?
A Skinamax movie from back in the day.
What's happening?
Sleazy music,
right? I was like,
sleazy vibes.
Sister 7.
I was waiting for Shannon Tweed to come out of the back. It was wild.
Night Stalkers 3.
I'm like, is this the Brazzers Blair Witch parody? What's
Featuring
going on
Booker
here?
T.
I'm inexplicably getting undressed and getting into the shower right in front of my window that's open.
Why?
Oh, shookin' now.
Just
Shucky quack.
Video package of them having a commitment ceremony. I'm like, what's going on here? Where's my Jergens? What is happening?
Where's my Jergens?
And I was like, oh, okay. This is still wrestling. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, calm down.
I thought they switched the channel on us.
I definitely thought I sat on the remote and I was like, wait a minute. While we're here.
Oh,
While we're here.
he sat on the. Never,
That's why he's in the streets, ladies and gentlemen.
right. Sleazy D. Sleazy D. Sleazy D is in the house. Sleazy D is in the house. I'm Sleazy D.
Sponsored
Did I
by
mention
Jergens.
to y'all that I can dance?
Right. And when I dance, I move my pants. And my pants just open.
Oh man. Oh.
I'm Sleazy D. Sleazy D and the boys. That's
You don't
it.
want to see the boys.
Right. Sleazy D and the boys.
You think I'm sleazy. You don't want to meet
Right.
the
We in
boys.
these streets.
don't
Coming
wanna
to the
meet the
streets
boys.
near you.
We are the streets.
Right. Holy shit. Oh. Laugh forever. Laugh. Well, guys, I think we've stalled long enough. The Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes.
Prime target.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? This Van Damme 97? I was definitely about to watch Bloodsport with my girl last night. I was like, hold up. Not ready for that yet. I was like, you're not ready. Because I started singing this song. Moving hard, hearts on fire.
Oh shit! That's
I
on
was-
my
oh, yeah, I ain't
running
ready for
mix.
All right, I was like, over the wire. Y'all ain't ready for that. But I felt like hard. I was like,
Sorry.
wait, what is this? I was like, I thought I was watching Van Damme, but I did not sit on the remote. This was still the promo package. I thought it worked better than whatever they've been doing, the compliment fest. He's like, I don't care. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I ain't sleep. I am him. I'm about to prove. I was like, great. Carmelo Hayes came off better. Braun is like, I swim in the waters. I like waters, coach. Simple Jack. I seen it in my head movies. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was real funny. Like Mello was like, "Yeah, I didn't go to the after parties. I had to train." And Ron's like, "Haha, I don't go to parties at all." I'm like,
Right.
"It just makes you sound like a fucking nerd."
Right.
I'm like, "Cool, you fucking nerd."
I've never been to a party in my life. Me and my dad and my uncle, we just sit there and train.
Yeah. You fucking nerd.
What, Dad? Creatine. Creatine me, Dad, now. Pre-workout. Ah. Like, yeah, loser. Like, Carmelo has friends. He feels more like Mayweather. Like Mayweather be like, look, I'm out. I'm gonna go run home from the club.
Right.
And Braun Breaker is like, I'm a loser.
I'm already at home.
Like,
Like,
I don't even
even
gotta
his
go
interview's
out,
like-
'cause I don't.
like Carmelo sounded like a cool wide receiver, and like Braun sounded like James Harrison. So I just pick these weights up and I put them back down. I can be champion.
Only difference is I've seen James Harrison almost kill grown ass men. I can't even see Braun
only
Breaker doing
difference
that in
is James
kayfabe.
Harrison still has some swag about him.
Facts.
Braun Breaker is more like what's my dude? Richie Incognito.
Right. And James Harrison is the only man I can see that can do a real hamstring bridge without help. Like real help. Like the man is a fucking menace. He's scary. So no.
Terrifying.
Brian, I can't compare Brian to that man.
But this is it. We're finally getting there. I think also if Braun wins, we don't riot. We diet. A diet of straight shots. 3 shots.
Yo, if Braun wins this, I might.
I thought you meant like diet to
bottle
get in
of
shape
Crown.
and go try out.
Nah.
Nope. I'm
we're
gonna just drink
not
an
going
entire
to the
bottle
Monster
of Crown
Factory
Royal.
anytime soon. Yeah, we're going straight to the bottle. Ah.
If Braun Breaker wins, dude, I'm legit. You gonna see just a video clip of me just
test it.
opening a bottle of Crown and just. This is what you done to me,
Patreon
2.0.
exclusive, guys.
Right.
The drunk recap show.
Yes.
Braun
Yo,
Breaker.
that's another
bitch
great
ass
idea.
Think you gonna win? Shit. Lucky I ain't at the performance center. Shit.
My hands were
Right.
I am
Hands,
him.
hands. I'm him. Him, me, ain't me. Yeah,
I'm
all that.
me. I ain't him.
I'm him, me, and them.
Right.
I'm everybody.
Me, myself, and Irene. What you
Fuck
talking
them all
about?
up. I don't give a fuck who it is. Sorry.
Love Jim Carrey. Like, what are you talking about?
Them black boys he adopted.
Right.
Stand up guy.
Braun breaker, break dancer. I don't give a fuck. Dub and foe.
Right. Boogaloo
Electric
shrimp.
Boogaloo.
I don't care who you bring. Shabba doo. I'm a doo shooba doo wop all over that motherfucking ring. God damn it. What was the question?
Right? Wait, what you asked me again?
What's your name? Rex Steiner, Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner, Steiner Recliner, Steiner. Dub and foe.
Easy boy, easy. Whatever. No. Anywho, that is all we have for that. We're gonna speed through our predictions for WrestleMania Hollywood City. Yes, we are here.
I got the card pulled up whenever we're ready. We're ready.
Who knows if it's going to be in the right order, but we don't care.
We
And
ain't
we
here
gotta make
for
our
semantics.
So
Say that for the nerds on Twitter. No,
yeah.
All right, here we go. First
I've
up
never
on
been to a
this.
party. I can count the change in your purse.
I don't even go out. I've never been invited to anything. I just train.
Nobody invites me because I talk so loud.
Right. I don't know how to change my voice inflection. Ah!
Oh, you like that girl over there? Oh, okay.
Oh, you fucking?
Oh, I shouldn't tell your girlfriend standing right next to me. I got it.
Oh, shit.
Oh gosh. Well, WrestleMania prediction. Thanks, Bill.
Oh, all right, here we go. First match. Big match, John versus Austin Theory, U.S. title. E-Ray,
Theory.
who you taking? Theory all day. B.A., tell me why John Cena's going to win this match.
So he can drop it the next night to Montez Ford, and him in Theory can have a feud from there. You can't see this pick. It's John Cena, baby.
That would be splode-tastic.
You might
like
get
it.
it, man.
I love that booking, but never gonna.
I like it. Yeah, I'm going Theory. Like,
Hey,
as much as I can't, like, I can't see them keep bringing John back to lose.
thank you.
I also can't see Theory losing here.
Yeah.
They put too much
Unless
stock
he
into
is
him.
immediately going into the upper top of the card, and he's going after Cody Rhodes. Literally the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, like if Theory loses this match, he needs Cody at Backlash.
Or
Here we
within the
go.
next 3 months, SummerSlam, something. But
Next match. Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul, whose contract expires after WrestleMania, he made known to the world. I'm going Seth here. He's too over. I'd be more shocked if the crowd wasn't singing his song the entire match. BA, what are you thinking?
Definitely drippity drip drip. Not Mr. Sweatpants and Sweatshirt that he just has no swag whatsoever. Logan Paul. I'll just be like, bro, you don't got nothing. You market yourself so much. You don't even want to swag it out a little bit. You just wear your merch everywhere.
yeah,
Like, God damn, bro.
literally.
Jesus. But yes, Seth, man. Put that loser
With
out of
water.
here, man. I'm sick of the Paul brothers.
He's like, damn, what was that show? It was something where it was like the people had all the sponsorships all over their body. I think it was like Mystery Men or something. I can't remember.
NASCAR?
Basically.
The WNBA.
Oh, no. I think that's what it was. It was basketball. When like
Oh yes, basketball
like
facts.
they had all the
when the
things,
owner
like,
died, and
so it just got ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. Like that's what they're gonna be doing. Basically, they just have all this sponsorship and shit all over them. So, what was the question again?
Just pick Seth Drip and keep it.
Just pick Drip Rollins. We know.
Seth Drippity Drip. Drip Seth.
All right, here we go.
Drip
Next
Seth.
match on the card. 6-woman tag that none of us care about. The Hall of Famers plus Becky versus Damage Control. I'm going to Hall of Famers. I mean, they've done nothing to make me care about it, but I think it's going to be a good match.
Look, I think they are setting up for Becky to get clobbered by
Trish?
Stratus. Trish Stratus
Really?
looked like she had she took an Ambien during Monday Night Raw.
Maybe she really did.
I know, what's her name was going crazy. Fucking Becky. Hey, yo, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? And what's her name? Trish Stratus is looking like the mom in fucking she's the mom in everything, the drunk mom. Damn, I can't. Not Entourage. What's the other shit with Zendaya?
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Yeah.
Euphoria looked like the drunk mom from Big Mouth. Oh, that's like she was just sitting there looking at her like all this passion that Becky is, and you don't look like you ready to fight at all. She just, guys, it's so cute that you all have a nice time. Feed the dog. And then she just fell asleep mid promo. I'm like, okay, but I mean, she looks great.
Oh, amazing, but she ain't.
So who you picking?
Might have been Bastard Bedtime or something. Who knows?
I mean, I took her. Going with, I think you got to go with the champs, and then they're gonna run it back at Backlash.
Ugh, I hate that. But
Champs. The goats, the icons, or whatever.
Yeah, they need that. They need the pose at the end of the match for the people that are there to see their
icons must pose.
Yes, that's
So
why.
BA, you're going the same way.
Facts. They gotta pose.
Better question before we get to the next match. If they do run this match back at Backlash, do we think this is the breakup of Damage Control happening?
I think that's a fair point to let it go. I think Damage Control did what it was supposed to do. Get Io and Dakota into the mainstream eye of the main roster. Because everybody there are NXT darlings. So I think that it would serve its purpose. I think if you're going to cut it off, now would be the perfect time before it starts to get old, I think. Unless they have a fresh feud ready for them, geared up, I think this would be a perfect time to pull the plug and let them ladies all go their separate ways.
I think they take those belts back from Lita and Becky, because that just makes no sense. And then they continue to do their thing versus probably Ronda and Shayna and some other people, and like heel off again. Because this literally doesn't make any sense. That's a good
point, E-Ray, because that title, they held that title for so long, I'm sure because of the controversy surrounded around it when Sasha and Naomi left. Bayley probably took it personally, like, I'm going to put this title over for y'all, because I know y'all not coming back, and I don't want you to come back, because I want y'all to still stay true for what y'all left for.
Make a proper landing for when I'm ready to leave.
Correct. Yes, exactly. So, to continue the build of this title, to make it a formidable title that people care about, I could see E-Ray's scenario playing out too.
So next match on the card is Brock Lesnar versus Omos. So my question is, for this match, BA, how many blunts are going to be in rotation?
Knowing the people that'll be there, at least 2. Mine and whatever my brother brings to the table, whoever else shows up. Woo. Maybe my uncle.
And then E-Ray, are you just going to go just straight shrooms to get through this match?
You might not come back.
I might, right.
Cycle bands and just
those don't
full Last of Us.
I've been on some booming shrooming trips that's lasted 8 to 10 hours. I would not recommend that. E-Ray might start eating the skid or something. Who knows? Especially if that match.
He's just a clicker now. It's fine.
Right. He just explode at any moment. Pause.
Like, no.
Okay, so we're all going almost here across the board, right?
Oh man,
Brock put him over on his way out.
I feel bad for Brock, but I don't, because he's done so much in business for himself shit over the last 7 years. It's kind of like he's getting his just desserts for all the shit he's pulled in the back. So I kind of feel
beating
bad
every
for
black
Brock.
Champion.
Facts.
Right.
Tip of the iceberg right
All
there.
right.
Yeah,
Next
I mean,
up-
if Almost had
Right.
a belt, then I'd be like, oh yeah, definitely Brock. No. That's Brock's only kryptonite, beating a black man who doesn't have a belt. He's like, nah, I don't care.
Right.
All right, next up we got Bianca Belair versus Asuka, Raw Women's title. Black John Cena versus the Japanese sensation.
You can't see her. I say the reign continues. Bianca all day.
Same. BA.
I'd have to say the same. I think that's why Asuka's here, to make Bianca look
the
even
better
stronger.
question is, what is her WrestleMania attire gonna look like this year in Hollywood?
I don't know, but she says she going after it with her entrance.
Rihanna?
Ooh. I can see that.
I don't know, man. Bianca's so
Rihanna
creative.
look.
I can't even speculate because her mind is beyond what we could even
Was
predict.
it last year or one of the years she went with the Beyonce look? That was hard. And the band, like, I don't know. I think she could do like she did the HBCU band. It's LA. She could have like a prominent rapper, somebody come out and do the song. I'm here for it. I'm excited for that alone. She's big time.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Charlotte versus Rhea. We're all going Rhea here, right? Rhea got to get her get back.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, it's all setting
It's
up.
time.
Like, Charlotte's a baby face. It has to happen. It's time.
Right. Which also makes it that much more interesting. The shift in power in 2 nights. Judgment Day is going to go from the weakest stable to the most dominant. And Roman Reigns' bloodline is going to crumble. So that's interesting because you got Rio going to win the belt. You got Dom retiring his dad. And then you're going to have Demon Finn beat Edge. I'm calling it now.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got that triple threat slobber knocker of a insane match between all of Europe. World War I, basically. Gunther versus Sheamus.
Right, the allied power. The Axis powers, yeah.
Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew. I'm going Sheamus in this match simply because it makes Sheamus, what do they call it? The Grand Slam. Grand Slam champion.
Oh, okay.
And I think
didn't know that was available for him.
Yeah, that's the one thing he's missing.
That's how they built the story because
that tracks. That changed my answer.
Drew was saying like, oh, he's like, Drew, let me have this. He's like, oh, because Sheamus could be a Grand Slam champion if he wins this, and then Drew start going after it. He's like, dog, get out of here.
And then Drew was like, well, the first time I got this title, I wasn't ready for it, and it led to me being fired, so I kind of want it back. I'm like, oh, all right.
Fired again? That's I'll be traumatized. Like PTSD. Get the championship away from me.
And the Gunther's just like, yeah, Germany, what's up?
Both. Right.
Exactly. So yeah, for that reason, I'm going with Sheamus. E-Ray, what are you thinking?
The winner is going to be the fans, the WWE universe, and all the people that are not in the front row, because those people will be dead. The force of these chops and these moves are going to blow people away, and they're going to die. But outside of that, row 2 and us, this is going to be a banger after banger after banger. This is going to be probably match of the evening, if not close to it. And I'm going to say you got to give that feel-good moment to Sheamus. We need it.
I'm a BA. What are you thinking? Did I convince you?
Before I heard that Sheamus fact, I was going to say Gunther. But Sheamus for that reason, and it'll elevate Gunther into the main event picture, I'm sure, from here, because he's had such a
Gunther versus Cody. That is like a legit comic book story right there.
I ain't saying that was happening immediately, but he starts to get moved into that space.
I mean, why wouldn't he?
Immediately, Dub? Like,
he's
talking WrestleMania Backlash, Cody versus Gunther?
He's a year-long Intercontinental Champion.
I agree.
At Backlash, I don't want that belt back. I've proven that I can hold that belt. And
I wholeheartedly agree with you. So why all of a sudden is he going to wrestle Cody Rhodes a month later from this weekend?
Didn't they wrestle?
You think Roman's getting a rematch with Cody? You think they're going to have Roman lose twice?
No, I don't think that. I mean, I could be wrong there.
Cody moves on immediately.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be the fucking Gunther. No knock on Gunther, but Cody has other business to settle.
Right, Seth probably gonna
with
call
people
him
that
out.
Deserve a shot more than Gunther right now.
Austin Theory probably gonna call him out.
Yeah, I'm saying there's no Gunther will be in that space in the next 3 to 6 months. He'll be
some good Good.
But right
stuff
now,
to
we
do.
got to get him there to where it makes sense. You can't just immediately just peg him in there for the fucking pause. This is language.
Man,
Jesus,
BA
yeah.
has things on
You can't
his
just
mind.
put him into that space without a build of any
Without
nature.
consent. You can't. BA.
No, you can't. Consent is key, kids. Remember that. Yes means yes, and no means no. But yes.
Next match. All right, here we go. Here we go.
No more BA tails, please.
Edge versus Demon Balor. Hell in a Cell. No more red Hell in a Cell.
Thank God we can
It's
see
gonna be
it.
blue.
Ugh. Like the old school.
Like
No,
old school, yeah.
No. I'll pick a Demon Balor. They got merch to sell. Let's be real here.
I've already given my choice. It's gotta
Yeah,
be
he
blue.
already said it. I think I agree too. I agree with Demon Balor just because
They got
Edge
merch
has
to
won
sell.
so many times in this feud. Just from that standpoint,
And
like,
Demon Balor is only lost once.
To God.
Yeah.
spit him out, right? Or that was the
Yeah.
devil. I can't keep it straight, but yeah.
No, God was the one that broke the turnbuckles when he was getting ready to
Yeah.
beat Roman.
When the music just started playing, we're like, what the fuck is happening? Smoke just started entering. I was like, what the? And then God was like, man, shut that shit down.
Nope, y'all already
Roman.
didn't let me get over 20 years ago. Not tonight.
Oh man. Next up, we got the two tag match showcases. Liv and Raquel, Natalya and Shotzi, Ronda and Shayna, Chelsea Green, and Sonya Deville in the women's. Guys, I'm going Raquel and Liv here simply for the fact that the reports are coming out crazy that Raquel's getting a push after Mania. Push. But yeah, and I already have no interest in this match either. But BA,
At all.
tell us why you're picking Natalya and Shotzi. Is it because of the tank? You like the tank because it's full of splode, like the compound of Pound Town?
I was like,
Anybody from college is listening to this. They got some inside jokes with that tank, and that's what I'll know if anybody listens. And I'm not gonna give you all that juice. Nope. But anyways,
I mean, he said the tank. I thought he was talking about Natty.
no. It's a story for another day. Many podcasts away from today. But Ronda and Shayna, that's what I'm gonna pick. Even more to the reason that you gave, Raquel doesn't need to be tied into a tag team.
Yep.
She's about to get a rocket strapped on her back. So
Facts.
yeah,
Get off
Shayna
me,
and Ronda.
straggler. like Titanic at the end of Titanic.
Yeah, exactly.
Liv thought she was getting on the door. Get
She is
your
Billy
ass down and
Zane.
drown.
Right. Get your ass down there, Billy Zane.
No, she's
No,
jacked.
she Leo. Yeah.
Didn't they leave Billy Zane? They didn't even show Billy
No.
Zane get left on the
No,
boat.
Billy
did he?
Zane got off. He was like, I got a baby here. Let me on. And he got away.
he did. He did pull the. Yeah, he did the deed.
Scoundrel.
Yes, he was the heel.
Love it.
I thought he didn't
That's
get
why
off. I haven't seen that movie.
That's why he was the Phantom in his next movie.
Facts.
Oh yeah,
That was a terrible movie. Yes.
Terrible. terrible.
I think I gotta go with Chelsea
Chelsea
Green.
Green?
She is doing some great work.
I knew
with
it.
this
I
caregiver.
love
Yeah, this
But
character
why
is
isn't she
great.
partnering with Carmella though?
She's not. She's with Sonya Deville.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's
Oh,
been
why
doing
is
more
she
stuff
not?
with her lately.
I have-
I think Mella's hurt. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, that must have just happened. Then.
Yeah, because she just
Yeah.
came back, and I know she was. Yeah,
she was dealing with some things.
Yeah.
yeah.
and then that happened. So yeah, that's interesting. But she looked great. Yeah, but we'll see. I think they still just keeping her warmed up because that Chelsea Green gimmick is.
Oh, it's great, man, and it works so
happy.
well. We speaking of 2023, people can vibe with that gimmick.
And I mark my words. By 2024, I see it coming. Cody Rhodes is at the top of his game. Chelsea Green is kicking ass. The return of Long Island IZ. Zack Ryder's coming back. Matt Cardona is going to come back and actually be a prominent guy.
I thought you were going to say Brandy Rhodes is going to come out to confront Chelsea Green in a couple of years.
I think Cody learned.
Who
his lesson
told you
about
it was
Randy.
open night?
Right.
No.
You dealing with a black bitch.
There
Oh
it is.
no.
You took it right out and took the words right from it. Only
Karen
laugh
off.
allowed as if Dan Lambert walked out and was giving us those promos he used to give us.
This black bitch don't care about Karen.
Right. Exactly.
Can you even say black bitch on a WWE show?
Yes.
I'm sure they wouldn't allow that.
Brandy Rhodes would.
Black.
Brandy
I don't know.
Rhodes would.
They gotta sell
Black.
merch to kids. I don't know.
Just keep the Nightmare Family off my WWE television.
Yeah, man.
I hate that more than Ultimate Fighting people being in my keep that MMA out of my WWE. Anyway.
All right. Next match is the men's tag team showcase. Braun and Ricochet, the Profits, the Academy, and the Raiders. E-Ray, I know you're picking the Viking Raiders, but BA, who you got?
Bullshit.
Give me out of this crew of folks.
Any day now.
And so you got the Profits, you got America's
The Profits, Braun and Ricky, the Academy, and E-Ray's favorite, the Viking Raiders.
Damn, I gotta
one more
pick
time,
Braun
bitch.
and Ricochet, man. I gotta pick Braun and Ricochet. The Profits,
Showcase match.
they got some other stuff going on. You know the breakup's gonna happen of Gable and Otis. The Viking Raiders, we've talked ad nauseum about how we don't know what that's all about. And Braun and Ricochet, people love eating that shit up, man. With the humongous spoon.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me how much you love Valhalla and her stankiness and why the Viking Raiders are going to Viking experience all over this match.
I thought you were talking about God of War 4.
Me too. That's what I was like.
Love that shit.
No, Sarah
ain't
Logan's
that.
new character, with the
Even-
dirt on
she
her
even
face.
coming out with them?
Yeah, all the time.
BA
I
don't
cut
see
those
her.
matches off.
She ain't
Those are
blonde.
smoke break matches.
She ain't
on my Friday nights.
She not in the Lions Den. I don't see her.
Y'all
She
tripping.
ain't blonde. I just cannot care about the Viking Raiders. I can't get behind it. I can't take it as a serious gimmick. I hate when the dude kicks you in the face and he just yells in your face. Oh wait, that's so fake. Yeah, this is stupid. I'm going with Braun and Rick. That shit just it's so good.
People love it, man.
That or the Street Pro. I love the Street Profits, but they ain't winning. They
have no reason to win this.
Thing, so yeah. Braun
I'm
and Rick.
actually picking the Profits.
My question is better question. As I posed on the Twitter, www.twitter/@letmebookpod.
Yeah.
When are they going to start selling this regional Street Profits merch? We know the breakup is probably coming soon. Start selling that shit. I need jerseys and shorts.
I don't think it's sellable.
Yeah,
I'm sure Bianca's probably making that. That's
yeah,
not.
I bet.
so they can just make
Reproduce it.
I
Right.
agree. I
Like
don't
if
know why
Bianca's
they
just
want
making it while traveling, pretty sure this multi-billion-dollar company can mass produce this shit.
Maybe they don't want to pay
They
Bianca
can make
extra
a
money.
giant box of bootios. You
No,
telling me
now,
they can't
time
make
out.
a fucking jersey and some shorts?
I'm about to pull a Zach Morris
Of mass
timeout real
production.
quick on the field because we was just talking about Nick Khan right at the beginning of the show. And Nick Khan is all about money. And Nick Khan knows if you can start letting wrestlers get mixed into creative business, the wrestlers gonna think they entitled to more than what they up top feel that they should. This is the same company that won't hand out medical benefits, or at least didn't at one point in time. I don't know if they ever cleaned that up or not. But they don't want wrestlers to have more control than what they think they have already. So I
But
think
the
that's has something to
wrestlers
do with it.
sign contracts about what they get from merch.
Right. Like
And
they
a lot of
get
wrestlers,
that
a lot of wrestlers
You're
do
right.
design their T-shirts. BA
Right.
I'm not
Edge does-
denying that.
Edge designs
does.
all his shirts.
Mhm.
I think Balor designs like 90% of his
Draws.
stuff.
Facts.
But
But y'all know.
So yeah, so
y'all know,
guys
y'all
do
know
it.
Y'all knows who's making these things. These are people that look like us. Why would they let us get more than others? Is all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it
because
at that.
it's selling. It's a hot product. They don't care.
Yeah, it's not-
the
it's not
only color they
February
care
anymore.
about green.
Then why aren't they doing it then? If you guys are gonna advocate for the Fed, why aren't they doing it?
That's what I'm asking. I've been asking this question. Why
exactly. So why else wouldn't they be doing it?
Because they like to miss opportunities.
Yeah, they
that's
do
a
just blatantly
That's
miss
not
opportunity.
I'm not taking that answer. Sorry.
Okay.
Because these are the same people that are
got you,
marketing
BA.
a doll that hasn't been involved in storylines for almost 2
because
years.
that was there, and they just had leftover dolls, so they just selling the same shit that's been there already.
Shit, we made them.
Now,
Might as well sell 'em.
Because again, WWE also doesn't have those big, beautiful wrestling jackets. That's made from chalk line.
Truth.
Missed opportunity. They also don't have the cool shorts. That's made from chalk line. They also don't have those cool hoodies. Those are from Wrestlemania. Like their shoes. That's from fucking Sasha Banks' ex possibly husband. I don't know. Like,
Yo, you
this
called the
is making-
seamstress out, not me.
They are making things outside of the E, but the E themselves, they're more so like, okay, you can buy the gimmicky stuff, you can buy the mask, you can buy the belts, but for whatever reason, they hadn't pulled the trigger on the Street Profit shirt sale. Their merch sells, so and the cups sell, but it's like this thing has been probably over the last year. They've been doing probably I think since last WrestleMania, maybe.
No, they've been doing it for a couple of years.
No.
Yeah.
They have this thing is recent. This is over the last year. I promise.
No,
you.
it's not. No, it's not.
Before they used to come out with the Street Profits like red and the red.
They
shorts.
didn't do it as often as they do it now, but they were doing it before.
Okay, we can
I'm gonna
agree
let
to
y'all have
disagree,
that.
and we're gonna find out that Ethan's right when we Google it. But I promise you, it's been over like the last year. Because I was like, oh shit, that's hard. Because they were coming out at the at the main pay-per-view, and I was like, oh, that's dope. And then they started doing it week to week, and I was like, oh, that's hard when they come in everybody's stuff, because they came out with the Titans gear, and I was like, that's nuts. So yeah, it's been probably like the last year or so, not too much more on that to my knowledge. But other than that, I need those. That's all I care about. Next match.
Damn it,
He's not
I
ready.
navigated away. I was trying to
I
prove
know.
my point while you were talking.
I threw the dub on purpose.
There you go.
Next match is Usos versus KO and Sami Zayn tag titles. We're all going KO, Sami Zayn here, right?
Absolutely.
All right. After that, it's not KO. Ray versus Dominic for
Dominic
custody
retires.
of Dominic.
Dominic fighting for his own independence.
Still.
I'm
Essentially.
emancipated. It's got to be Dominic retires his dad, gives him a pile driver, breaks his neck, and now Ray can't wrestle anymore. He threw that as a red herring. He talked y'all. I want to wrestle. I'm 50. Dom is gonna break his neck, and then he's gonna push him on a wheelchair down the stairs, get all that heel heat, and yeah, that's it. Riding to the sunset with mommy.
BA, do you agree?
I agree, and even so much so to make sure that they do all these things to Ray. Damian Priest, since he has nothing to do over the weekend, he'll be
Fact.
involved in this beatdown.
That poor
Yep.
guy.
Hey,
Poor
Damian
guy.
Priest is on. He's having a time.
Yeah,
of
he's
life.
good.
Chill.
He's out on WrestleMania.
Yes,
I mean,
he
shit.
is.
They can't. I mean, how many
He
many
gets to
matches
be there
can,
without
can
working. He's
many
Dane's
people
enforcer.
can Triple H
He just
he just get to hang out.
into this payday?
Yeah.
That's all Trips is trying to do, is get as many people paid as possible.
Fair.
And I
All
respect
right, last match on the card. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, your undisputed WWE Universal Champion versus Cody Rhodes. Royal Rumble winner, Cody Rhodes. We're all going Cody here, right? Let's
I'm going Cody.
Okay.
E-Ray, the floor is yours since you seem to...
Oh, man, I feel like because we know Backlash is coming, this could go either way. This is the opportune time for WWE to make that change. It's the greatest show of them all. This is the spectacle. This is the wrestling Super Bowl. So this is the time to crown Cody Rhodes. And then if they want to do a rematch at Backlash, have him win it again in a different way. But I think, I think Cody has to win it. But I can see them letting Roman Reigns win this, and then Cody going crazy, and then him winning at Backlash. But I feel like if they want to really cement Cody with the fireworks, the pyro, all that shit, you got to do it to end WrestleMania.
Finish the story. Gotta finish the story.
Freaking story.
I agree.
You can't go sit in Hollywood and then not finish the story.
It's teed up. Can't miss the ball.
And then a big picture in the sky comes up, and it's Dusty. You did it, my son. You finished the story, baby.
What if like Dusty filmed like something like years ago of like, hey, imagine Cody just won the title. Boom. And then
Like-
he just played it
Like Tony Stark's dad?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
What if they
man.
have
Move
that
all
footage?
these things. Here, you create a new Cody Rhodes symbol, and it's
There
his
you
neck
go.
tattoo. Listen here, baby.
They might
When
have
you
had
get old
Dusty
enough,
do
you're gonna
some
get a
shit like
tattoo
that.
on your neck, and it's gonna be the American Nightmare, baby. You was never a dream. You was always a nightmare.
He was always everybody else's nightmare because you was the son of the dream, and you
Right.
got it, baby. I didn't have to tell you got it because you always had it and you knew it.
Right?
I don't know
Congratulations,
if that would
champ.
be classless, but
I'll be crying. It's so beautiful.
they might have that from some random FCW Dusty
A-
fucking
I mean,
around
AI.
type shit.
It'd be AI.
Oh, they had a
AI
holographic Dusty.
Oh, man.
And the polka dots.
You don't see a bunch of grown men crying on a Sunday night. Do
They
that,
play
WWE.
you hear the bell, ting, ting,
Right.
ting, working hard for free. And then Dusty hologram comes out.
In the polka dot. Oh, I would lose my
Oh,
shit. And he hug it, and then it just disappear, and you start crying.
I get
Yeah.
anything over, baby.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Well, guys, this is going to be one hell of a WrestleMania weekend.
So excited.
I'm still curious if I think they're gonna squeeze Bobby Lashley somewhere in there. I'm hoping
He's going to
Wow,
win the
talking-
Andre the Giant Battle Royal on Friday.
He's coming back.
yeah, get the shit. It ain't happening. My bet is he interferes in Omos and Brock match,
Stupid.
and they all jump Brock together. All the black people get
Oh, that'd
together,
be
jump
awesome.
Brock, and then that's how you form the Hurt Business, reform the Hurt Business by everybody just jumping the shit out of Brock. Like, sick of y'all fucking over our black champions. And they just all take turns hitting moves on
Yep.
Brock, and then Brock's gone.
What if
He
every
vanishes.
black wrestler he squashed came out like Kofi came out and gave him like 7?
Kofi limping. He give him the Trouble in Paradise
Yes, 7
with the
of them.
cast leg.
Yep.
And then Big E comes out there with his neck brace still on, give him the big ending. And then The Rock comes back. You smell boom, boom. What The Rock do is cooking. Oh, rock bottom, give him the people's elbow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be incredible. Just all the black champions jump the shit out of them. A man
And then
can-
Ron Simmons come out at the end and say,
Damn!
put the icing on the cake.
Oh, that would be great.
Wait, and then Chad Frost come out.
Oh
and
shit.
with
Chad
the
Frost.
hair. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like
Hi, I'm Chad
Indiana
Frost.
Jones. Right. Hey, I'm Chad Frost. I don't even know why I'm here, but thank you. That'd be incredible. Well, guys, I think we've done it. This supersized episode, WrestleMania style of Let Me Book the Territory. I'm so glad if you guys made it to the end. Thank you. It's been one of those exciting
We're
moments for
impressed.
us.
We're impressed.
Right,
If we made it all the way to the end.
If you've made it all the way to the end, you are a true fan of this pod. And I want to say, we're going to start something new here. I want everybody to like and subscribe. And you know what? If you give us a 5-star rating on Apple, we'll start reading your comments.
Oh, I like that.
Whatever
E-Ray.
you say. I don't
Love
give a
it.
shit.
Yep.
Say anything you want. If you leave a 5-star comment, I'm reading it.
Yep.
Unfiltered.
You can say these guys think they're so fucking funny, but they're not. We'll read it. Absolutely.
I'll read it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna read your name. And then I might drive to your house.
Oh,
look up your address.
Oh man.
Find out where you live.
E-Ray's doing the thing.
What?
The new tribal pod chief. Relax. You're okay. Nobody's plotting against your island of relevancy. I got you, dog. You good,
Just
Oos.
checking.
You good, Oos. Breathe.
What you mean
Oos.
I'm funny? You think I'm some type of funny? Huh? You think I'm not funny?
He thinks you're a clown, tribal chief.
Right? You are a funny tribal chief. Yes, but guys, please share, like, subscribe. That's how we get to these algorithms. We want to hear your commentary. Even our favorite guys in Mumbai. Let us know. Let us know you listening. Let us know you like the shit that we talk. And yeah, encourage us to keep going because we not stopping. This shit's only getting better from here. But with that said, Dub, let them know where the people can find you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are looking for me, every Tuesday, new episodes of Embrace the Turn Up. Me and the homie John argue about everything in the culture. This Saturday, I will be hanging out with the homie BA at the Palace, if you will. I will again start the argument of why the Bloodline is the greatest faction of all of wrestling. And I will convince BA of it, and he will tweet it out live from the pod handle. But if you're looking for me on these Twitter streets, ADUB1220, that's Twitter and IG, hit that follow button, and I will fuck up your algorithm with Smut and Wrestling. You're welcome.
Woo! Hell yeah. BA, the hostess with the mostest this weekend. Let them know where they can find you besides the compound.
Right, well, outside of the compound, if you want to come through, I'm throwing a Wrestlemania party this Saturday. So at the Palace is dubbed it, no pun intended. So when I'm not getting ready for the most epic throwdown that this house has seen because it's brand new, I will be on the Twitters tweeting away from our illustrious, most influential, most dominant pod handle at Let Me Book Pod. Live tweeting. If I'm not doing it, the fellas are doing it. We out here trying to talk to y'all. Like E-Ray said, commentate. When we say some shit, talk back. Don't act to see it like, well, fuck they take. No, tell us why fuck that take. Tell us. Yeah. Tell us why you hate
shout
it.
Out
why you love it.
Strictly for the culture.
Yes.
Always giving us some shout outs, breaking down, throwing some of our one-liners and shenanigans in there. We love it. We want more of it. Give it to us. Our boy Sean from Fourth Rope that's appeared on our show a couple of times. He always putting us over on Twitter. Appreciate you, dog. So yeah, come fuck with us, man. We'll come join the team.
Exactly.
We're still accepting seats. We still have more seats on this bandwagon that is Let Me Book the Territory.
Yeah, man.
We are accepting visas to the island of pod relevancy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
Come hither. But that's where you can find BA.
I will torture you as well. With that said, guys, this is the quasi bad guy. You can find me at E_RAY_the bad guy on the Instagrams, doing my thing, getting the tribal beef, getting the Roman gains on, flexing and pexing, being erexing, all that great stuff. Also, you can find me at E_RAY the hipster on the Twitters. I am not messing up your algorithms, but I may say some things that are funny or humorous or mostly about wrestling or breasts because those are my favorite things. But other than that, guys, this has been another episode of Let Me Book the Territory. As Sleazy D likes to say, you gremlin-faced dogs, you. If you see me out in these streets, it's too late because I am the streets. So too sweet me because you are me. And I don't know what that means, but he says it.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Don't look at his pants.
Right. BA says, buy your chin strap dildo today.
What? This ain't Orgasmo. I ain't wearing that thing on my head. Shout out to Trey Parker and Matt Stone. We out of this boy.
And as I like to say, let the madness wash over you. Yeah. And guys, we're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Manscaped.